right, we
And
are
we're
live.
live.
What's up?
What's up?
What up?
Hey.
What up? What up?
I got
People
some
roll in for a
weird light going
second.
in here.
Heck yeah.
It doesn't tell you how many people are watching, does it, Lacey?
Yeah, I mean it should like
Okay.
Does that? I
eventually
don't know.
I feel like it usually does on my end, but I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
cuz I'm not
3.
on
I
the
see it.
Yeah, I was like I'm not on the control end, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see it.
It looks slightly different on this end, but this is normally what I
Uh,
use. I love this cuz it's so easy.
That's what she
it
said.
does seem pretty easy. It does seem pretty easy.
It
Like
is. It's pretty
let
nice.
the chat roll in for just a second. You know,
Yeah.
many know that we're gonna be here. They should know.
Brandon, your whole setup is just like popping
I love
right
it.
now.
It's
Look
getting
at
better,
you.
right? It's
You're
getting
just
better,
moving
right?
up.
You know,
Yes.
I made a like I said,
Hey,
I made
Cody.
a promise to myself this year that we would give it 20% daily better than 100 twice or 3 times a month. So yeah, so that was like a lot of little things, right? There were just little things that really needed switching up and
I feel you.
building this area. Obviously, this is my studio anyways, but I was like, if we could just build it up so it looks good to stream in here at all times, it makes it a lot easier than trying to figure out or just making content, etc. So my wife and I went through and collected all of the pieces we felt were like the silliest and worked the best, and then we built it behind me. You guys like that
love
little hand model type thing there at the end? I
I
don't know what
do.
that was, but it's nice,
Vogue,
right? I
strike
did
a
the same thing
pose.
on the Nova thing too. I was like doing the robot or some shit, and then I was like, do people do that anymore? I feel like I'm like granddad on these. They're already
Only
ripping on
cool
me.
people.
Lacey does it quite a bit.
The Twitch people were trying to rip on me a little bit just because I didn't know like the Twitch slangs and stuff, but
I
I
don't
don't know if
either.
that makes me cool or
I know.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I will.
I feel like good.
I was gonna say I'll come make sure I sub to your Twitch. I only sub to Nova. I only
Hey,
go on
Same.
Twitch for Nova. That's it. Like I go to nobody else. So
well, I
I
I'll
feel
make
appreciate that.
sure
people.
I'll make sure
Well,
I
It
go
is
over
just,
to
we're
that.
it is
streaming
I am Brandon
ourselves,
Hart, just
but
like anywhere else.
Never.
Okay,
gotcha.
I'll find it.
Hell
I
yeah.
will
Well, thank
find
you
it
for having
for
me
you.
on again.
Yay!
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for
Honorary
giving us your
Bitty Bretty
time.
Brandon.
Yes,
Is that what
thank
it
you
is?
for
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Bitter
You
Betty
got it.
Brandon.
I got to
Bitter
come on
Betty
here one
Brandon.
time when it's not my song, so we can BS about someone else's music.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
We
let's
could totally
go.
do that.
Because I don't do the reaction video stuff, but this time I did something. I think I released this morning on my Patreon, which was like my first actual breakdown of one of my own songs.
Yeah,
wish
I
you had
saw
more time
that
today.
and I couldn't watch that because of this, and I was like, no.
So you've been holding out this whole time.
the whole
Yeah.
time because, like, I mean,
I
have
respect the
heard
hell
the
out of you,
song.
ladies.
Yeah, we have.
I mean, I mean, I just heard it this past weekend, as a matter of fact. But I heard the song obviously, but I wanted it to be a raw reaction for the video.
Raw.
Well, here's the thing. Carol's still lazy, and I own the album.
Yeah.
I own it.
Yeah.
It's just I never put it on my phone or on any device. Like I didn't do anything. So I have never heard it, and so first time video, like all of it is like brand
Let's
new.
go.
Like
Let's go.
like
I love that. I love that for
so.
you.
Yeah. Because I couldn't make it to this last. Like I was a miserable mess. What we were talking
Mhm.
about earlier. I was a miserable mess. So I didn't do much
bet.
of anything. So
No.
but I'm back. I'm better. I'm doing a lot better. So
I'm back. I'm better. I'm bitter. I just wanted to.
I'm a
That needed to
Betty.
be a rap line so bad, you know. I'm back. I'm
Yeah.
better. I'm bitter.
Bitter
I'm Betty.
and still petty. No,
Still petty. There you go.
And still petty.
Thank you,
That's like a
Manders.
Cardi B line
Oh.
or some shit right there.
Yeah.
thanks, Manders.
She said,
I
"Love
can't
you
see
guys
the
and
comments because
Brandon."
I'm not LinkedIn. Oh no, I can see
Oh,
the comments. I
oh,
just
yeah.
can't
Yeah.
respond. Okay.
Oh.
You should be able to.
It says
Oh,
join the chat, and then
because-
it says connect my YouTube. Or no,
Oh,
I just
Oh.
said connect. No, I don't want
Yeah,
to do
you
any of
could.
that
You
bullshit.
could. I mean, you could connect your YouTube. It's usually
It's
pretty
not-
easy.
It's not hard, but
I can see this stuff pop up now, so I can
Yeah.
read. I'll read
There
it.
you go.
I'll read it, and then I'll say
Hey,
it.
long wolves. Yeah.
There you go.
Then I don't have to be typing.
That part.
that's true. That's very, very, very true.
Let me go to the top.
All
What's
right.
up, Cody? What's up, y'all?
And they're all
What's
rolling
up?
in,
Yeah.
rolling in.
Yep.
Shout
rolling
out
in, we
Small
have 13.
Fox. That's one of
Oh, so this
my-
is on. We're on YouTube right now. That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're on
Yes, sir.
YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
That's what I love about StreamYard is you don't have to have other things open. It's just all right here in one place, and I love simplicity. Like,
Yeah, this is great. This is a cool way to do it.
which is
Yeah.
funny because I make my life hella complicated.
That is the ADHD in you.
Yeah.
Well, I do too. That's why it took me so long to get the StreamYard. But then they had a free trial. And I was like, screw it, we'll do it. We're gonna do it for Brandon.
Hey,
Yeah.
do it for Brandon.
This is my go-to. Yeah.
Let's retire. Let's go, Brandon.
That's what I was gonna say.
And let's instate. Let's instate. Let's do it for Brandon.
LFG Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
let's
were
go,
in-
Brandon.
I can't remember where it was. Somewhere on the Moonshine Bandits
Yes,
tour, and people love to chant that "Let's go, Brandon" shit whenever I'm playing.
Oh,
Which I'm like, yeah, it's sure it's funny the first 7 times you hear it, and then after you're like, KKK, let's get the songs going. So, anyways, so we're in this Kit. I see you. I can't remember where we were, but it was like a smaller room, and I love the Moonshine Bandits. They're good dudes, and the show was a lot of fun if you've never seen it. So I like finished my set, and there was a lot of kinks. The sound was kind of messed up, nothing to do with the band, just the sound at the venue was having some issues, and whatever, we made it through. I went to go check their set to see how it was, and in the middle of it, I went out there and I was just trying to I had my hoodie up. I was just trying to get in with the
Blend
people,
in.
and just be
Yeah.
one of them to watch the set or something. And a couple of dudes noticed I was there, and then more people did, and then they started chanting "Let's go, Brandon," but it was really fucking loud, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! I was trying to make it very not disrespectful to the Moonshine Bandits, because now they're on stage hearing "Let's go, Brandon" getting chanted, and I was like, now I have to leave this room.
Oh
And
no.
the chant continued, and I was like, my God, I got back to whatever where our merch was or something, and my DJ was just like, killed
your
over laughing.
damn name's not even safe anymore. What the heck?
Yeah, and I was like, the whole time I was like, man, these guys are gonna think I'm in there trying to hype myself up during their set, being some asshole. I was not. I was just like, they're cool dudes. It wasn't like that, but you know what I mean. I was just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I
Right.
just want to watch the show. I don't want them to be like, why they fucking chanting Brandon? Is he out there? You know. They're like
That's
making eye
actually
contact
funny.
with me, like, hey.
That's
Anyways,
how poor people with some of their names like Felicia's and Karen's and
Felicia
they're
and Karen got
just-
away worse than Brandon. I'm cool with what my name
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. No,
At least when I
definitely.
say bye, Alicia. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Karen, I feel like is the toughest right now, and this is not a good Karen climate. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
And people don't have control over this shit. That is with anything in life. Don't make me go too far down the rabbit hole. But I will say this: nothing makes sense to me. Anything in life where people don't like people because of the color of their skin or how their voice sounds or anything, because
Yeah.
we all just arrived here. You got animated in this avatar. No one got to pick it. We didn't get to pick our names. You didn't get to pick any of this
Yep.
shit. Yet
Mm-mm.
people will
I
spend
agree.
their whole lives hating on something that someone had no control over. That's why none of it's ever made sense to me. So I'm cool,
You're right.
man. I got named Brandon. It was a super ass popular name in the 80s. I don't think it was. I think it was like a unique name in the 80s. And then now you fucking throw a rock, find a Brandon. But you can only find one.
Mary
Brandon
said
Hart.
you need a disguise.
Mary, what kind of disguise do you think works for a guy who's 6 feet tall, 250 pounds with a big ass beard? You tell me.
You need the glasses with the mustache.
But then I got to, I'll tell you one thing I'm not a
The
fan of.
extra mustache.
Is this a good one? It kind of looks like Brandon, but not 100%. His lips looked a little weird. That was like a Lorax. Is that
Oh
what that
my
movie is?
God.
Brr. Okay, anyways.
funny.
Thank you.
That's so fun.
Oh Lord.
I mean, if it worked for Superman,
What worked for Superman?
just having glasses.
Like
You know,
glasses and-
disguise.
I have
Yeah.
glasses, but they're actually
And a
because I
suit
can't.
tie.
Yeah.
Suit
if you
and
put them
tie and
on,
glasses. We've nailed it,
Yeah.
guys.
Literally, nobody would know. How would they know? Would they know? How would they know?
It's fair.
They wouldn't
All
know.
right.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well.
to the moment that we've all been waiting for
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Uh,
Heck yeah.
So,
is
y'all,
yeah. Go ahead.
welcome to the Bitter Betty podcast, and thanks for joining us again, Brandon.
Hey, thanks for
Uh,
having me again.
this is an exclusive live reaction today with the man, the myth, the legend, Brandon Hart.
What kind of myth am I?
Hey, it sounds
We don't know.
you're mysterious.
Am I
which
though?
Is yes,
Not really.
absolutely.
All
I
right, I
don't
appreciate
know.
that. I'll wear it. I'll be that.
Yeah. Well-
Anything we should know about this before?
No, I think we should just roll right into it, and then if you have questions at the end, hit me.
All
All right.
Okay.
here we go.
The sign said, "Pay what you can offer, still runs, but it's a real fixer-upper." I know that it's seen better days with the right coat of paint. Everything could change. I bought it and got it home, stripped it down to the rust and chrome. Romance trash is another's gold. Now it's mine, I'll never let it go. I picture me rolling, even though I'm broken. We both got chosen. We got one thing going for us. It don't look like it runs no more. Don't know much of what's inside, but you can't buy this in the store, and it's worth fixing it up like. They don't make them like this anymore. It's been worth all the hard nights. Most beautiful thing I ever saw, and I'm not much of a car guy. Ain't it amazing what a little bit of work can do? A couple new parts and this whole thing looks brand new. I didn't know much when I started, but the first step's always the hardest. And once you decide, there ain't much that you can't do. I bought it and got it home, stripped it down to the rust and chrome. One man's trash is another's gold. Now it's mine, I'll never let it go. I picture me rolling, even though I'm broken. We both got chosen. We got one thing going for us. It don't look like it runs no more. Don't know much of what's inside, but you can't buy this in the store, and it's worth fixing it up like. They don't make them like this anymore. It's been worth all the hard nights. Most beautiful thing I ever saw, and I'm not much of a car guy. I'm not much of a car guy. I'm not much of a car guy. I put in that elbow grease, I gave it the best of me. I learned what we both need for us to feel complete. And now I don't feel so broken. 125 with the windows open. I feel pride from the path I've chosen. We both got that going for us. We both got that going for us. It don't look like it runs no more. Don't know much of what's inside, but you can't buy this in the store, and it's worth fixing it up now. They don't make them like this anymore. It's been worth all the hard nights. Most beautiful thing I ever saw, and I'm not much of a car guy. I'm not much of a car guy. You can't buy this in the store. I'm not much of a car guy. Most beautiful thing I ever saw. I'm not much of a car guy. They don't make them like this anymore. I'm not much of a car guy.
Hey,
Aw, I love that so much.
In memory of, was that your friend?
that was my cousin.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. I saw that.
Mo, what'd you
pop up.
think?
I mean, I just love your voice. I love your singing voice. I also love it when you rap. So, like, I don't think I always wonder why you're not bigger than you are. And thank you so much. That was so sweet. We love
Aw, Brandon.
Brandon.
You're welcome. I was trying to do it incognito while we were
Yeah.
finishing up the video, but I didn't have the right costume to put on, so I was just like, I was having to do it.
Yeah. I just
No, I'm happy to
don't-
contribute.
I never understand why you're not more famous than you are. I mean, you're famous to us, but
You know what? I'm okay with it, man. I think that like there's an old saying that I love that is you can't fuck up what is meant for you. And I think a lot of people put a lot of fucking weight in things. Sorry, I swear so much, but it's the
No, it's okay. We do
passion.
too.
It's the passion in me. I think a lot of people put a lot of weight in shit that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like fame is such a, like I look at it as a blessing in some ways, man. Like, Tom can't go, not that, I mean, he deals with it really well, but like we could go to the most secluded beach in anywhere and there could be nobody there. And the one person who comes around, they're like, excuse me, sir, is that Tom? And he, like, we could be anywhere. And for me, like, it happens way more in America than it does in Canada, obviously. But it's happened to me in Canada, like even where I live. And I keep it really low key. And like, I've been out with my family and, my wife and my kids. And people are usually really respectful. Like, they'll come over and be like, hey, man, I'm so sorry to bother you. Like, I really, really love your music. Or, that's super cool. And those things are awesome. But like, I always say this to my wife, like the anonymity that we live in right now is like, most people don't get this, right? Like I have way larger metrics than most artists who are on here pretending like they're super famous and pretending like they're really cracking. They might have fucking 2 million views on their video, but like, look at the comments, man. There's like 10 people who commented and they're bots, right? Like I'm totally okay with the authentic me being out there and doing that at all times. And I feel like people are starting to find us. And I think when people do finally find us, it's going to be like a big fire of people all at once. But I'm okay with exactly where I'm at and how I'm at because I'm doing exactly what I want, how I want to do it. So fame has not ever been something that's important to me. I've had this conversation more times with famous people when they're like, you don't want to be famous. And I was like, no desire. I've never had any desire to be famous. Could care less.
I guess famous was not the right word, but like more well known, like
Yeah.
your
But there is a
voice
lot of people who know me. And like if we, it depends on what you're stacking it against, right? They say like comparison is the thief of joy. So like who are we comparing me to? Because I have a lot of listeners. There's a lot of people that are listening to the song right now. There's a lot of people that watch the video organically in the last couple of days. But it's really about like what I always say, like read the comments. Like the people who have found us are happy as heck to be here. And I'm happy as heck that they found us. You know what I mean? And that's really what's the most important thing to me. The amount of people who've been touched by the music, and I have like a very loyal percentage of people that support everything I do. Not only, monetary, but like just with all of them. And I think it's because I have always prioritized, even on the times where it feels difficult and scary and vulnerable to share how I'm feeling. I've never shied away from that side. I've always made sure to show up on the bad days as well as the good days and show the bad days as well as the good days because it allows people to go, shit, man. If this dude's doing that and he still feels like this, then I'm not doing so bad, And I think that's really the most important thing. In 100 years, most people won't remember what any of us did here. But in the small amount of time that I have here, if 100 people remember the emotional connection we built or the time that they came looking for a little bit of extra guidance in their life where they felt super fucking alone and then found me and felt less alone, dude, those are astronomical numbers that I care about, right? I care about how many people were impacted and felt better. They came here hurt and they left here feeling better. That shit matters way more to me than someone being like, oh, yo, that's fucking guy from the Dad Bod song. I'm like, dog, you don't even fucking know who I am, man.
Right. Especially if that's the one they pick, right? Like
I'm just saying, it's always about helping as many people as possible by just sharing my story authentically as it is. And I think by doing that, you will be given everything you need to continue doing that if that's the choice you've made with your life, be it monetary, proceeds to keep funding the dream moving forward. You will have, the impact you're looking for. If these are the metrics that you're focusing on in your life, then you'll be supplied with them back if that is what your true focus is. I never came on here to be like anything other than this. I started writing music because I was a kid who did not know how to process feelings any other way. And the only thing that ever made sense to me was like trashing my room to punk rock because I just had a lot of emotions and I didn't know how to deal with them. So when I was like 12 years old, I started playing in a punk rock band. And we recorded our first demo on my homie's karaoke machine with the microphone from the karaoke machine dubbed on a tape hanging from the fucking
Hanging
lighter.
down.
Yeah. And
That's
I've
funny.
been, I've been playing in bands since I was 13 years old. I started rapping because it was something that I did at my band practices. At the end of us jamming our songs, we would go smoke some devil's lettuce, and then we'd come back in, and my drummer would just start playing something. The guitar player would start playing something, and I would just freestyle rap for like 2 hours about the dumbest shit possible, and it made everybody laugh. And then I got to I'd done it for like a year. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent, so maybe we should go back to the questions about have.
Yeah.
But I'll close it with this. I continued rapping because there were local contests in town, and we were broke young musicians, and they were like, "Well, you should just go rap at those things, win it, and then we'll use the money for the band." And that's what I did for like the first 2 years of my life. And then one day I was like, maybe I should write a rap song. And then I did that, and then I still played in metal bands and punk rock bands the whole time. So my music has always been a melting pot of what it is now. It's no different from when I was 12. I didn't stumble on this genre. I am this genre.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay. Questions, comments, concerns, safe words.
That's okay. Don't make.
Don't you say it.
Don't say it. Brandon distracted me. That's not fair.
Nothing.
So, shit.
Every time.
So, woosah.
Yeah, we'll start over.
Yeah, we're good. Back to the actual video, like what I thought of, of the video and the lyrics. And so my question is, like, or as I'm listening, right? I think of like not only just a car, but like revamping like a person or yourself, or like if you were broken, or if you were, like that's what I felt like. So we're all worth like that fixing, or you know what I mean? Like that, I don't know. That's kind of what I felt like as I was listening to that song. So I was just kind of like, it kind of touched in a way. I didn't cry this time though, because Carol's usually a big crybaby.
You can cry if you want.
My channel, and I'll cry if I want to. No,
yeah, we're pro crime.
But just real quick too, though, about I just want to talk about the video itself. So you had all the different like the scenes, right? Like you're in different outfits, and I think that like looking at, I like the almost simplicity of the actual like video itself. Because sometimes even like fixing an old car, like, you think about like that process is not necessarily simple, right? But when you're looking at something, you might not like, I don't know. I
get you. I get you.
And what I always like about like all around, Brandon Hart music to me is always feel good music. Even if it's sad. I don't know how to explain that to anybody else, but like it's music like I can put on like, and I can listen to if I just need to like decompress, no matter what it is. And I don't have to search for a certain song for a mood. You know what I mean? Like it's just something I can just go phone Brandon Hart and listen. And Green Light's still probably my like all-time like favorite song.
I love
but
that song.
It's just one of my favorites. But overall, I really did like the song, and I'm still sorry I haven't downloaded the music onto my phone, and I'm sorry, and I'm a terrible person.
Don't say sorry. There's no stories here. We're amongst friends. There's no stories here. Stories here. There's stories here. No stories.
Yeah.
No stories. Miss Lacey, what'd you think?
I'll try and keep it, short and sweet, but like I love just the whole concept of the video in general, because like with that song, like the beautiful thing about the way I think the lyrics are written, kind of metaphorical, is people can interpret it, but depending on their life and their situation, as as it applies to their life while they're listening to it. And for me, it's like I went through a journey of being kind of like I don't know, I guess broken. I would say I would be the other person on the other side of it, right? Not from your perspective, but from the other person is like, I was broken, but like even though I went through all of that, like what I built over time was even better than like if I had just started out good to begin with, I guess. And I love the idea
Mhm.
of like growing and like having this beautiful thing. Like not everything that's beautiful, like there's I guess beauty is in the imperfections sometimes.
100%.
uh and so I love the way that the video kind of encompassed that for me. Like a lot of nature scenes with the sunlight and the green and stuff, and like, to me, what is more like beautiful than the most natural element, which is like nature, and it just I just love the idea of that there being light throughout the whole video, like the sunlight that kind of
Mhm.
symbolizes the hope through the lyrics that I felt. So but I freaking love it. I think that's such a great song, and I could 100% hear that. Like that should be on the radio. That's a radio hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Thank
100% a
you.
Yes.
radio hit. Absolutely.
Radio
So
hasn't
I
found
freaking
us
loved
yet,
it.
but when they do, it's on for sure.
Well, they should. It's their fault
They
that
should.
they
It
don't.
totally
Yeah.
deserves to be on the radio.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
it's
can
like,
hear that. I can hear that walking through Walmart. I can totally hear that.
well,
There we go.
I have so like I just know so many like I just know have so many friends who are just like I feel like a lot of people can relate to that song, but I feel like I could hear any of my that song on any of my friends' playlists. Like
Heck yeah.
if across the board, like, and everybody has different tastes, but I feel like everybody would listen to that song and like
I'm
feel
gonna
it.
be introducing my husband to it this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing. Let me
sure.
know.
I
For
will.
sure. I think my
All
husband
That's
right.
would
great.
love it as well.
Let's see. Is there any
Okay, okay.
questions from
Any
the
questions,
chat?
guys?
Yeah, the chat, it's open. You better grab him while you can if you got a question. And real
Yeah.
quick, just because I see him in here, I wanted to shout out if you're still here. Archie from Drink the
Oh, yeah.
Kool-Aid is in the house. That's one of our reactor besties. Love Archie. I see you here,
Yeah.
sir.
What's
Also,
up?
so, 2 Protects 1 was in here too. Shout out to you, buddy.
Manders is here from Two Girls One Pod.
I know she's my other half over there on that channel. She said
yeah.
Brandon got a great ass singing
Great.
voice, and she
Mhm.
tagged Archie for that.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
the video was very simple. Funny enough, I shot this video a year ago, and
Oh wow.
obviously, weather-wise, you're right, we're not in the same time of year in the video. And like, the song was made, it was ready to come out on Life on Earth. And like I said, I stopped for a year, right? I was like, I'm not gonna release another song. I'm not gonna just put things out when I'm not able to. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna put things out when I'm not able to push them with everything I got, right? I feel like if you
Mhm.
put everything into the music, then you need to put everything on the outside of putting it out. Otherwise, there's no point, right? It is art, and you got to follow through with art to the very end. And last year was a really tough year, and so I didn't release the video that time. However, in the time of shooting it, so let me just start at the beginning. Car Guy is not a song about cars. Obviously, if
Yeah.
you've got it by now, but I come from, you know, I come from 3 generations of men who worked at car factories. My dad is like he's a millwright, but he was like a diagnostic mechanic. There's like nothing he doesn't know about vehicles. My uncle is the same. My grandfather retired from Chrysler, and my great grandfather retired from Chrysler. And they were like exceptional at what they did. They're all car guys to a T. My cousin Mike, who the video is dedicated to as well, is like a car guy. These are the things these dudes love. Me, I didn't get that gene. What I got was like the music gene, and I got like the empathy gene and all the things that I talk about in Green Light. I talk about both my parents very distinctly. And writing Car Guy was like, how do I show people who aren't good at processing emotion what it's like to process emotion? And I'm not saying that they're emotionally inept. I'm saying that I was trying to find the easiest point for someone who may have problems expressing emotion due to they suppress it, or they feel like real men don't cry, or they don't do these things. How do I teach you the beauty of life and the beauty of self development in a language that you will know, not only know, but enjoy, and understand the process of it? Where someone is walking down the street and they see a sign that says, pay what you can offer, still runs, but it's a real fixer upper. And that is us as we walk through looking at people in life, right? How many people do you know in your life that if they were a car, that would be what the sign said, right? It still runs, but shit, it's got a lot of work to do. And um, the story unfolds around, getting it home and all the late nights stayed up working on it, similar to a vehicle. At the end of it, very, very, very important parts of the song are saying we both got chosen. We got one thing going for us, right? It don't look like it runs no more. Don't know much what's inside, but you can't buy this at a store and it's worth fixing it up nice. These relationships in our life, like, don't come twice. You know what I'm saying? And these bonds and the things that look like they should just be discarded, human beings who have had traumatic past relationships that may not, like all of these things that make people essentially broken, can be fixed and restored to the most pristine, beautiful version of what they were intended to be at the time of the model being designed. And none of that is by accident. It is by choice. There's a reason why a 40-year-old car can sit in a field undiscovered virtually for 40, 50 years, whatever it is, and someone can go in there with a few basic tools and get it to turn over first try. Right? There is a reason for that. And the reason is that nothing is a write-off. No life is a waste. If you are still here with breath in your lungs and you woke up with a fire in your stomach, or maybe the fire is completely out and you've got an ache in your heart, but you woke up with breath, right? You need one of those things. It's not over. And you can still be that car, that person that everybody drives by and goes, fuck. And it's just, that was really what the song was about to me. And then it took on even new meaning by the time it came out, because my cousin passed away, who was a car guy, and not good at processing his emotions, and how his love language was helping others. That's where he got, he loved to be of service. That was his love language. I don't want to
Right.
dive too deep into him, but one of the times when he was in the hospital, this is a great story about him. And I don't want to dwell on the bad shit. I want to dwell on the pretty stuff of it. But a little background on him. He is one of the most important people in my entire life. He is the reason why I'm a lot of the way I am today. He is who opened my eyes to so much music at a young age. Always nurtured it, always so proud of it. Was always fan one. And one of the times he was in the hospital, he was having a really tough go, and he could hear that there was a lady in there, whose tire had gone flat or something, or she got a hole in it, right? And she was going to be, whatever they call it, dismissed or whatever, let out of the hospital, and she didn't know what she was going to do. He could overhear all this. And my cousin, without telling anybody, and in a gown or whatever the fuck they put you in there, went down, changed the lady's tire for her, and
Aw.
came back in, even in the state that he was in, just to make sure that she had what she needed to carry on. And he never told me that story. Someone told us that story after he'd passed. That's the kind of man he was, of service to people. And there are so many men and women like that all throughout the world that don't know how to properly communicate how they feel. And sometimes it manifests into all these other things that just are not what they need. You know what I mean? And if people could take a second and take any correlation from this song or anything you've had in your life that seemed broken and you brought it back to life, apply that shit to yourselves, man, because I guarantee you there is no flaw in you that is not fixable or adored by someone else. I always hear people say, oh, there's not the right person out there for me. That is incorrect. Stop believing that. Every pot has a lid. It just might not be where the fuck you're looking. And every vehicle can be fixed as long as you are willing to put the work into it. Every relationship can be mended. Every part of you that you don't like can be healed if you take the time and effort to do so. So
I
that's what the
love
song
that.
was about.
I love
Okay,
that.
so songwriter, great human, motivational speaker. Love you, Brandon Hart. Like,
The man, the myth, the
I,
legend.
I, I mean, I love listening to you talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
thanks.
you know, like I do. I truly do. Like it's like one of those things. Like it's very honest. You know what I mean? And it comes very natural to you. You know, um, I could just see you being that person that someone's be like, dude, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? But like. it- I don't know. Like it's almost like a comfort, right? I feel like you could be that person that could offer a little comfort, but give a little bit of tough love. Like I just feel like that
Yeah.
could be like that's the type of person like that. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
See, I was
impressed
in
by you,
your
sir.
Oh,
I
thank you,
was
man.
in your Discord. I was in when you were on camera with everybody, or you know, you're in the voice chat.
Yep.
I was I jumped in, deadhead makeup. I jumped in and I just sat there and listened mostly, just because I like hearing you talk.
Oh,
Like
thank
I
you.
Yeah.
didn't have nothing to add. I was just listening, but I couldn't stay too long because I had to cook dinner.
That's fair. I like doing the voice chat on Discord. I like talking a lot better than
Like
getting there
texting.
and texting. Just there's like a million things to do, and I've been
Yeah,
trying to find,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
a
ways to incorporate
balance.
more of it. This is why the Twitch thing's coming up now. My Twitch, I'm not going to be on there playing games and doing stuff like that. Maybe I'm sure at some point somebody will talk me into playing a game with them. However, for the most part, it's just somewhere where I want to be able to live stream, put it all in one place, um, and just be able to kind of do this kind of shit. You know what I mean? This is like really for me my favorite
Uh,
part of it is talking to everybody and just going through um you know, everybody's going through life. I think it comes easy to me because I've always been somebody that somebody comes to talk to, right? And I think maybe it's because I'm an empathetic human being, but I've also like been through a lot of shit in my life. I've lost a lot of people. I struggled with mental health my whole life. I struggled with drugs and alcohol. So I'm not coming from a preachy place. I'm coming from a place of like, yeah, dog, that's what it's like at that part of the hill. Or it's like, you know,
Like
I'm
this
only who I am
experience too.
because yeah, I'm
Yeah.
only who I am because I went through all this shit. And
Right.
and now I'm on this side of it, right? I'm not fucking perfect. I'm learning shit on a daily basis still. Um, but you know,
there is
Yeah.
a
I think we all
question.
still have to learn too.
mhm.
Like I think that's funny because when I was dealing with this stuff with the dentist, right? And I'm,
Mhm.
getting ready to go back in. Lacey, she's trying to talk me off my cliffs, right? And she goes, Carol, don't go in there being all Carol about things. And, that really literally means don't go in there being a super bad hothead because I can be really
Right.
like I can be a hothead. And she's basically like, don't do that. Like ultimately you need results. And so don't go in there being so that's like a new thing now. Don't be caroling about it. It's like instead of like Christmas caroling, I'm bitching,
I love
uh,
that.
it's
I
kind
love
of
that.
kind of how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Who am
Archie
I to
oh, what
asked
was the
you.
voice the
question? Sorry.
reason?
Archie
Go ahead.
asked Brandon, how much love do you get from the black community, the black fans community, from your black fans? I feel like you can connect with us like Morgan and others. Do you see mad love from my people?
I mean, I don't watch a lot of reactions, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I just mean that like I've tried my absolute best to in moments be more on top of it, but I don't think I've ever like taken a poll to see where I land. It's just I'm grateful for every single person who reacts to it, and I have seen lots of people of lots of different colors listen to the music and like it, and I'm a man of the people, man. I love you, whatever color you come in. Thank
Right.
you
Yeah,
very much.
actually, we were talking about that. I think before we started, like this, we talked a little bit about how we won't get into the whole thing, but
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just like I'm always grateful that anybody takes the time to react to little Omi, who loves to, you know, I love seeing different people's point of views of my music and how it hits them. Like I watched a few of like the Sad Boy Summer ones, and I've watched quite a few. My dad watches a lot of the reactions. He like he'll go
Yeah.
through them and then he'll send me some. I try my best as much as like they are. It's such an incredible thing. Like I was trying to say at the beginning there. I am always honored and humbled that anybody is taking time out of their life, because I know what the process takes from someone who makes content as well as music for a living. Um, I know what it takes to set everything up and put it out and watch it in for, maybe 10 people to only watch something. So I'm
throw the flashes
always
on.
100% honored, and it's never lost on me the amount of time it goes into somebody doing it. So I try my best when I come across one or when it pops up, um to comment at least, or like it, or make sure to watch it the whole way through to pay my respect back to someone who's taking the time to do that for me. But in the same vein, I can't spend my whole day watching people talk about me, because I don't think that's good for your head either.
No.
I feel that 100%.
Not that I know a lot of people say like, I don't have an ego. I think that like I don't have an ego in regards to like, I'll never believe that my thought is the best thought in the room. I'm always open to collaboration. I'm always welcome to be taught something I don't know. I love being a student of life. I don't hold an ego as in like, you better talk to me a certain type of way. Do you know who I am? I don't subscribe to any petty shit like that. I believe all people are equal and they all deserve an equal opportunity to be heard, whether you like listening to them or not. It just is what it is.
I
You know,
totally think I'm better than everybody else. No, I'm
That's
just kidding.
fair.
I'm totally
That's
kidding.
fair.
I'm totally kidding.
What's my dad's YouTube handle? I'm gonna hit him up. I don't even know if he has a YouTube handle. My dad out there watching. It's crazy when dudes that are like retired and shit find YouTube. You know what I mean? He just watches car shows on there, majority wise, and I think it's very amazing. He like, I'm pretty sure, cycles through all my music videos every morning because it believes it's very important for
Yeah.
the
Well, people
algorithm of
love
it.
that.
support you so much.
Yeah, it's
You're
great.
I
lucky.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, like the
If
girls.
any,
Sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say that like the girls, they know like this song hit me a little bit because of the fact they know that I go through. I've been dealing with a lot of family drama, I guess you
Mhm.
would say drama. Like it's mostly been all my life, but like it hit me because it made me think that there's a certain relationship that has kind of went in my life, and it kind of, when you were talking a while ago, made me feel like that. Okay, we can. There's a chance we still can work this out, you know. So I'm
Absolutely.
hoping. I'm hoping.
It's got to be worth it. I recently saw somebody say, you are the CEO of your life, hire and fire accordingly. Right. And
I like that.
I think it's really important, like, talking about relationships is like, I have very long time ago took a lot of evaluations to the people that were in my life, and some of them who I felt like they were my best friends, who were going to be my friends forever. When I stopped doing drugs and I stopped drinking alcohol, we just like stopped talking. And then I would like always be the one to check in, like, hey, how's things going? Hey, how's this? Hey, how's that? And I would realize that the only time people hit me up, some of those people hit me up was like if they needed something,
Yeah.
or if I hit them up first. So then I stopped watering plants, right? I was like, well, plant's gonna die if both people aren't watering it. And right now the plant is staying alive because I am constantly watering it every day. So I stopped. And what I learned through all of that is that like picture yourself. Okay, picture you as a human being as a hotel, and there is a lobby. Okay, and everybody comes into the lobby, and then you are given a key card, and your key card gives you access to different parts of your life. I say all this to say all this. It's okay to have everybody come in. It's okay to be kind and jovial and welcome everybody into the lobby. But not everybody gets a card and access to the floor you might be on. Not everybody gets access. People decide in their own actions where they get placed in my life. I am never rude to someone on purpose. I am never, I don't hold grudges. I don't hold hate towards any people. But I've had a lot of people about foot and come back around and be like, hey, man, I haven't talked to you in 5 years and I really miss you. And I'm like, thank you for thinking me. I have no desire to reconnect. All the best. And saying something like that would make you feel really rude in the beginning, right? You realize is that you're protecting your peace, right? It cost me a lot of me, you know, stopping drugs and alcohol and all those things cost me a lot. It took a lot of self work to get to where I'm at now. And everybody is welcome, but not everybody gets access. You understand? So I urge you, when you look at relationships in your life, it doesn't have to be black. You don't have to cut people out and be nasty about it and then hold weight from it. The biggest thing is to not hold any weight. It is just to say, great, I'm assessing, I'm listening to everything. We're looking at your reservation. Yes, we are. Oh, and we can see that you're kind of nefarious. And I don't know if you're that trustworthy. So here's your key that doesn't get to the floor that I'm on. But thank you for staying at our hotel. You know what I mean?
I love that so much.
Yeah, I do too. Because I've been learning that as my life goes on.
Healthy
right?
boundaries, we'll call it.
Yeah, and that's the big thing is learning those boundaries. But one thing that I've worked on myself is I can be very forward, right?
Mhm.
So I don't have much of a filter. I don't have much of, I say what I think. I mean what I say. So,
Yep.
and I also say what I mean. So, but sometimes it comes out very mean.
Right.
And I
The
don't
delivery,
necessarily intend it to be mean, but I'm just direct. Like
Yeah.
I don't like the pussyfoot. I don't candy coat. I don't do any of those things. But I've learned that you also have to understand certain people, right? So
Absolutely.
you don't have to necessarily, I don't always have to meet with some kind of aggression because
Yeah.
I'm feeling aggression, right? And that's hard for me because I immediately want to meet with aggression.
Absolutely.
And I don't know why that is. It's the way I am. It's instant. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
and I just say it and I don't mean to. And
Yeah.
sometimes like even with the girls, like I've hurt feelings and I don't mean to because I
Mhm.
just say it, and it can get, I'm learning because it's hard. It's very hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to learn how to
friendship is always a learning curve, though. We got to
hmm
constantly learn each other. And if
I
it's
think it's
worth
just like,
fighting for, we'll.
and there you go. You said it right there. You took the words out of my mouth. It has to be worth it, right?
Right.
And again, like being direct with people, like when someone hits me up and is like, hey, I could go the nice guy route and be like, oh yeah, man, for sure. And then never hit them up and blow them off the next 5 times they ask me. But is that like, now I'm putting this dread feeling on myself. I'm giving somebody false hope and something that I'm not going to follow through with. Are any of those things in alignment with who I am now and how I got to this piece? If the answer is no, then you're going to do someone the favor in the long run by being just like, look, man, I wish the best for you in life, but our time together has come to an end. All the best. And it is okay to do that. And it is okay to leave things that felt like they fucking meant the world to you. And I think a lot of the time, human beings don't like to be alone, right? They view loneliness or alone as a bad thing, as it's sad, but like growth comes from isolation. You can't get to the next fucking level if you're bringing everybody with you from the low levels. There are people that will hit certain aspects of life and they're perfectly content there. Does it mean that you need to be rude to them or that their life sucks or any of those other things? No. It just means you're not on the same fucking floor anymore and their card only goes to floor 3 and yours goes to floor 7, and you're working on 9 and 12 and whatever the fuck you want to analogy you want to use for it. You cannot get where you're trying to go by staying where you're at. No changes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's
Love that.
so important to just set people straight because all you're doing in there is saying, hey, man, I wish you the best. There's no ill will here, but I need to be abundantly clear that don't hit me up 7 more times because we're not going to hang out. I don't drink beers. I don't go to that spot. I don't want to go to that fucking show.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, oh, he sucks. Okay, cool. Well,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely feel that.
Well, we had a chat up here. Mama Dawn said, "Throwback question. My all-time favorite of yours is Green Light. Does that song have a story? It meant so much to me after my dad died and I was spiraling."
first and foremost, I'm sorry for the loss of your dad. So I'd like to send my condolences to you. Green Light, obviously, as you can tell from the jump of it, is a very, very personal song, right? I'm talking about my mom and dad. I'm talking about our personal traits. I'm talking about the nights where I spiraled, laying in bed, and it's all fine until I'm in my bed going round and round inside my head, man. Like, damn, who hasn't been there? Green Light was written with the importance of acting now because eventually this shit will stop and we don't know when and we have no control over it. And in the meanwhile, it was just like, again, self acceptance. It starts with forgiveness of self. And I was writing, like, I'm not perfect, but I'm working on the worst things about me I don't like. I'm talking about like, look, man, there are parts here that keep me tossing and turning. Maybe mistakes I made in my past, a person who I no longer was or no longer am now, who was back then. Um, and the overwhelming, spiraling thought of all of that stuff. So the song was written about, that exact thing and learning that the most important thing I could do while I'm here is to learn how to forgive myself, learn how to let go of the version of myself that no longer exists, and realize that who that was and who I am are two different people, no matter how much anybody in their life wants to argue that. It doesn't matter. It is about forgiveness of self and trying to do that before my light turns red.
I love
Yeah.
that.
I
I,
love that so
it's my
much.
favorite song. So,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
yeah,
Thank you.
it's
I remember the very first time I wrote that song. It was so funny because it's got that falsetto part in it.
Mhm.
For those people who don't sing full time, that's the high part. Um, I didn't mean to sound like a dick or a music snob saying that. I was just trying to describe what the word was. Um, and I remember when I wrote that song, I was like, man, I fucking love this song. And I sang it and I cut the demo to it. And I remember sending it to Ev at the time. We were working on, I don't know if we had an album or an album name at the time, but we were working on the collection of songs that is now Worried Sick. And um I remember like feeling self-conscious about that song because it had that falsetto part.
Wow.
And I wasn't sure if I felt like I nailed it or not. So I went to we're in studio and we're listening to the demo and we're fucking with the song. And because a lot of like how I write songs are like very bass stripped down versions of that. So you might just it just might be like guitar line and like I've added like just to hold
Yeah.
space for what I want it to be. And then we get in the studio and there's everybody comes and plays and it becomes this big thing from there. But for me writing, it's like very basic and just to feel where it lives, right? And I remember saying to him, I don't know if I could sing this song. And he was like, how? And I'm like, I don't know if like I could sing it. Like, is it out of my range? And he's like, okay, play the song. So he plays the song and I sang it. And he's like, did you just sing it? It's like, yeah. And he's like, then you sang it. It's your fucking song. You got it.
yeah.
And I just remember being like, oh, this was an eternal lesson for myself to like not allow self-doubt a seat at the table. It's just like,
Oh yes.
again, I posted recently, it's not my job to decide if something is good or not. It is only my job to decide if it's done. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Uh. Oh.
I hope that answered
Just
your
make
question
sure
well
it
enough.
was.
If you have a follow-up piece to it or there's something that I missed in your question there, by all means, Mama,
She said
pop it in here.
she said beautiful, exactly how I interpret it.
Amazing. Thank you.
Oh, I love that.
And again, I'm
Well,
sorry
and
for your father's or for the loss of your father.
yeah.
Yes.
If anybody is obviously talking about Green Light, that's on one of the other albums you can find on his website, which is
www.iambrandonhart.com. Were you waiting?
That
Was that a
would
plug for
list.
me, or were you going to say it?
The
Yeah,
plug
well,
for you.
I was
The
letting
plug
you
for
fill
you.
it in so I don't mess it
Okay.
up because the
Okay.
.coms and the .orgs and all of the things confuse me. But yes, and so, but I also, so you can get merch over there as well, and you did drop some merch for this release,
For Car
right?
Guy. And I
Yes.
sent out a newsletter today. I have been so busy today that I have not even posted in my stories. But if you are going to go to something after, for the next 24 hours, which means, we've got probably 12 hours left of that, or
Yeah.
18 hours, whatever it is. Every purchase of a Car Guy t-shirt, I am signing a Life on Earth album and tossing it in there and sending it out with
Yeah.
it. So you're getting a free album just by buying the shirt, because I want you to listen to the whole album that has all these songs on it.
And also, you would have known that if you were part of his Patreon, which I linked in the comments, so
Thank
you
you.
can find that. Where you also have a podcast now.
Yeah.
You're doing. You
All
had
I know
just
so
put out an
far.
episode. Yep.
Funny enough, go ahead. You go first.
Oh no, no, I was just gonna say I also linked your Discord in the
Thank you.
chat. If you want to scroll up, join the Discord as well, guys. Okay.
Thank you, guys. And thank you for sharing all those links. That's incredibly important. The Discord, I try my best to jump in there as much as I can, but I'm definitely more active on my Patreon, posting a lot of stuff. And the All I Know So Far podcast came from a book idea that I had, and I had been writing it as a book. Like each page, each chapter was All I Know So Far blank. And I was going over the idea of it, and then I was just like, I should just make this a visual podcast and just talk about the chapters that I was writing anyways, and just take all I know so far is this was that, and that's it. So some are quick, some are longer. They're just collections of stories of my life and how I feel about them. And all I know so far, I'm still learning and developing, and maybe I'll come back to that same topic, most likely, and tell you what I know about it so far after I learn some more about it. But mainly just talking, it's a collection of stories of my life and how I feel about things.
So go join the Patreon so you can get in on all the stories.
Yes, and go join. Hold up your box real quick, because Lacey's part of the mystery T-shirt club. Every month, you get a cool box sent to you with a mystery T-shirt and another item, and at the very beginning of it, you get a handwritten letter. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. So, and there's a total. Only 50 people get to be part of the club.
I do. I've gotten a hat, a beanie. I have koozies.
She's got it all.
I got all the stuff. I have all the CDs. I have tons of shirts. I have some that are still even in packages that I like. Amazing. I have. If you saw the amount of merch that I had, it's kind of embarrassing. Not gonna lie.
She's ridiculous,
and not just from you. Like from like, it's mainly Hangover Gang stuff, but between. Okay, so you, Tom, and Nova take up more than half
her
of my closet. It's literally
her
3/4 of my closet is that
her closet.
Yeah,
that's incredible though.
And it's a walk-in closet.
That's incredible though.
Sides.
Maybe one day that'll be one of your pieces of content. You'll give us a closet.
Yeah, there you go.
Tour.
That'd be
a closet tour.
She's like, no one's going in the closet. Yeah. That's my special place.
I'm gonna have to clean it first. It's gotta be cleaned first. So
keep it real. Keep it real.
We got matching tattoos, kind of.
Which one?
This one right here. See you tomorrow.
You got to see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, I knew that.
I got to see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Now
I gotta fill it in eventually, though.
You gotta hold the Moro part out. That's the whole point of it.
Oh yeah.
It's not see you tomorrow. It's see you, Tom.
Tomorrow.
Have you ever seen the album? He has an album called See You Tomorrow. And if you look at it, the Moro scratched out, see you, Tom.
Oh.
Has he ever told you the story of why we have the See You Tomorrow?
No, yeah, I know the story. Wait. Why you got the tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
refresh our memories. The audience may not know.
We have matching See You Tomorrow tattoos, and it's because Tom and I, in our early years together, liked to go out and drink in excess and just be the wild men we were, and we would usually, as the night would get started, we'd be having a couple beers, we'd be sitting at a bar, and then I'd be like, okay, let's get the Jameson or the whiskey, or I think we drank a lot of Jack Daniels together. And we would pour the Jack Daniels, and the cheers was always we would hit the table, hold it up, look at each other, and I go, see you tomorrow, Tom. You go, see you tomorrow, Brandon.
Oh.
Oh,
Because whatever was
It was
coming next, we
done.
weren't going to be there for.
yeah, it was done. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
get it.
and I'm pretty sure we got our see you tomorrow tattoos while drinking Jack Daniels
Intoxicated.
somewhere at an
Probably.
undisclosed place. I
Location.
also have like another really funny Jack Daniels tattoo, that tramp stamp that's on me, but we'll talk about that another day.
Tramp stamp.
We three
It's
have
not-
matching tattoos as well.
It's not a beer can.
Let me see it.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, I gotta stand up.
No, I have a tramp stamp that says "Don't fucking die." Love it. Love it. What does it say? I can't read it.
Blood don't make you family.
Yeah, the blood don't make you family.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Part of the.
And then I have constructed from destruction right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got writing all over me. I got dumb shit written everywhere. And I've got great shit written everywhere, but I got dumb shit written everywhere.
This is my last one that I got.
And it says,
My demons tried to drown me, but they didn't know I could breathe underwater.
is that a Nova line?
Bitches. No, it's actually okay. So I found it online, and it just resonated with how I was feeling in the moment. And it turns out I think it's lyrics from another band that I've never actually even heard a song from, like "Bring Me the Horizon" or something.
I like Bring Me the Horizon. Do you guys listen to the band Alice in Chains?
Yes.
No,
Do you know
know
the-
them, yes.
It's been a very long time.
Okay. Do you know the song Wood? Does anybody
Not
know
by
it?
like just hearing, like not just by hearing.
Into the flood again. That joint. Same
Oh,
old
I think
trip
maybe.
was back. That one. Anyways, I have that tattooed on my arm. I have the lyrics from that. The lyrics
I
are
love that.
into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Just try to see it once my way.
Aww.
The only other lyrics I have on me is I have the entire bridge of Tom's song Cancer. It is in a
Wow.
mirror on my leg.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
I'll send you a picture of it so that you can
All
actually
right.
see it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that your
Yeah.
favorite tattoo?
Who are you talking to? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, the one of Tom. Actually, my favorite tattoo is actually my stronger version tattoo right here.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
So that's actually probably my all time favorite
I'm the least
tattoo.
inked up.
And
You're
then
the
my
least
mom.
inked up?
And then I have
this one and one
tributes
more.
to my mom.
Oh, I
And
like
then
that one too.
Tributes to
think
my mom,
that's-
and then my dad. Whoop! It says "Daddy's Girl"
Oh.
with angel wings for my
I'm a-
parents. So
I'm a body painter, so I already mark up on myself anyway, like, and it's temporary, and I can wipe it off. So
Yeah.
Like you paint yourself for others for pictures? Is that
I've
what you
drawn
mean?
Tom on my body, like I don't know how many times.
What?
Well,
yeah,
like concept.
Some-
well, I mean, sometimes
Do I
it's
need to
head.
send you some? I need to show.
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
I
you
never- I
really
never-
do.
I've never seen any
You-
of this stuff. That's super
can
cool.
you just pull it up? Can you pull it up in the thing?
Yeah.
Will you?
Oh
Will it-
yeah,
Can
actually,
you pull it up
can.
real quick?
Yeah,
Show him real
I
fast.
think this
I'd like
is-
to see his face.
that's probably my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
piece that I've gotten. With these
What's that one,
flames
Lace?
And that blue. It's
cool.
it's got HOG, and it's the skull like breaking the chains that bind
hell
you,
yeah.
so to speak.
Dope.
And then the diamond is there's a line from Hell of It that when he said fire to the bone, now diamonds in my skeleton, I'm finally doing me for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And like that portion right there. I mean, I know that song is not about like the way I'm interpreting it is into my life personally as opposed to like what the song was actually like about, but
That's what music
I mean,
is.
I
It's
guess sort of,
subjective,
yeah.
man. Music is
Yeah.
subjective. Just because the artist wrote it about one thing doesn't mean it can't be about the other. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
for
This
sure.
is your Instagram?
Yeah, this is my Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's on her body.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah,
dude,
Wow.
you haven't even seen
That's
the
my
crazy.
face,
What?
and then that's Pennywise.
And then just like a black background in the dark.
That's all paint. The whole outfit's painted.
No way.
Yes,
Yeah,
isn't that
that's-
cool?
That's painted.
This shit is
and
I love-
then-
that's
cool
one
as
of my favorite.
fuck.
That's one of my
You
favorites. as
painted
well.
that on yourself,
It's all
man.
painted on herself. Yeah.
Hey, look, that's my
Damn.
arm. Look
Oh,
how
yeah.
good my shoulder looks in that. Just like, so strong.
Oh yeah, I painted
Oh, the
Tom's
Grinch.
I love
with
that. My
the
son
the-
loves
his
the
the
Grinch.
sweater.
holiday sweater. That's
This
his
is
holiday
that's
sweater.
amazing.
painted.
He
That's
he thought that
painted.
yeah, he thought that that was his sweater. I was like, no, I couldn't afford it, so I just painted it on me.
I actually have that sweater. I have that sweater.
That's wild. These are so cool.
And
Oh
it's
yeah,
a
that one
man.
is that one's crazy.
Oh yeah, I drew you, you, Tom, and
Oh, yeah, like-
Nova.
What?
I know. Look at that. Look at
Did
you.
you tag
That's
me
your
in this
hat.
shit?
I don't know if I
Mhm.
did it. Did I? I sure I did.
Can you send it to this to me as like a DM so
No,
I
I
can
did
follow
not.
it?
I will definitely do it.
Because this stuff's
I
super
want you.
cool.
Yeah. I
I'm
just want
trying
you
to
to
find
see
the
like
Tom.
a Tom one. Yeah.
Well, look, this one's you. You're right there. There's Tom
Oh,
Home
yeah.
in the world, and that's Adam Calhoun. You're
Amazing.
poking it.
What am I
Tom-
doing? I'm just
Adam-
poking it.
You're poking it.
Poking her head.
Adam's catching the tears, and Tom's
Oh
holding the
my
world.
gosh.
That's fair. It's an
That
accurate
one's not even
depiction.
a good one. This
I
one's
think it looks
probably my favorite.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
That one's probably my
Wow.
favorite one because
From
You
Balloons.
I
did
am
this.
the balloon from Balloons. My face.
Yeah, that's
is.
amazing.
And then he's Clown World holding the balloon. Butthole.
I don't even know how you did this.
I don't either. I
And
don't
not
know
only
the-
that, she has to do it backwards, like with a mirror. Like
Yeah,
isn't
that's
that-
what I'm
that's
saying.
Bizarre.
These
I
are
also
incredible.
did-
Great job.
I
Yeah.
also did
Make sure.
nails.
Like I would. Yeah. Tag him it so he could look.
Why
at all
does
your
that
shit.
cowboy one looks like the alien from the We Ain't Cowboys video?
Oh,
This is incredible.
Test.
This is incredible, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're very
yeah.
welcome.
Freaking love it.
Yeah, you done a
Dirty
fantastic
money.
job. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Go up, Mel. Look at the one up top though, like that one right there. That's like the. It looks like
This one?
yeah. Nope. Down to the
Oh.
left.
Wait.
The red head.
Yeah. That one.
Like
Yeah.
that is
This
crazy.
is wild because this is like
That's
right
her-
where your eyes and your nose are.
Yeah.
So this is like your eyebrows, kind of, right? I'm moving my mouse like
Oh.
y'all can see it, but
This right
do that
here
all
is
the
my
time.
eyebrows.
yeah, that's where I did have my mouse cursor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I'm not sharing my screen, so it made no sense in this.
We do it too.
Sometimes I
Go
sometimes
to
I
bed,
point at
Brandon.
stuff.
Get some sleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at the
Yeah.
Disney one.
End of the
There-
world.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is so cool.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are incredible, man. Great work.
That Bambi is crazy.
Yeah,
I know,
these
I
are so
love it.
cool.
Look at her face
yeah.
cut in half.
Yeah,
Oh my
that one's
god.
super
Wait,
cool
I
too.
feel like I
Oh,
missed that.
that
Up
one?
there. No, up one. The other
Up
but
one.
that, yeah, that's fucking crazy.
No, this
Oh,
one,
that
That right
one.
there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this is so cool, man. Great job. Wow.
That's a straight horror
Yeah,
movie right
make
there.
sure you send it to him, Mel, so that way he can go back
I
and
will.
just look through them all.
Yeah. Freaking
Yeah.
Did y'all-
insane.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Did y'all send it to me?
I'm going to.
I can.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna do
yeah,
it
you
from
can.
Bitter Betty since you're already friends with me there.
Yeah. You're still on the screen though, sharing your
I followed y'all back on the Bitter Betty.
Yeah.
Sorry it took me
you?
so long.
Okay.
I just did, yeah. Sorry it took me so long.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
It's
glad
not on
you did it.
purpose. It's just that I don't look at all those things all the time. I'm just on there posting and trying to keep up.
Well,
Yeah.
I sent you the link to my personal Instagram.
Oh.
So
Lace,
Miss-
before Brandon has to go, are you gonna
Uh-huh.
you're gonna ask that one great question? that
Okay,
we're-
hit me.
Inquiring minds want to know.
What do they want to know?
Oh yes, we talked about last time we talked about your tour that you're gonna do, your acoustic kind of small venue
Mhm.
tour. Has there been any updates since then?
No. Right now, I am focusing just because it's a very uncertain time between our countries and touring and,
Oh,
yeah.
touring in general. I think there's
Might be a
certain concessions coming on both sides. I think it's gonna, both countries are gonna have a tough time. People are gonna have an even tougher time trying to make ends meet for a little while here, and I don't want to add any extra pressure to it. So what I'm doing right now is focusing on what I can focus on, which is what I do. And what I do the most, and I've put the most energy into thus far this year is making sure I have a song and a video coming out every month. The goal with that is that we start to grow and the tide starts to move with it, and it's easier to route this tour that way without trying to do it backwards. So I'm reverse engineering it as we speak.
Yeah.
And not putting
Okay.
a lot of weight in trying to just like get it up and get out there, because touring has gotten harder and harder and harder every year, just with the growing cost of being an independent musician.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those people who just wants to pass it on to the people coming to the show. I want people to be able to come, get their money's worth, because I know how hard they work for their money, because I know how hard I work for mine.
Yeah.
So in the meanwhile, I want to focus on what I can do 100.
Uh-oh.
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 Phone call, maybe? No.
I'm like, did we
Did it
lose him?
freeze for everyone else?
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah. Is the chat still there?
Yeah.
Like we're still live, right?
Everything's still working on my end.
Pers-
There he is.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, wait. I heard a sound. I don't
I'm
think
here.
it
I
was
didn't
it.
go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Oh, okay. You
Okay,
froze
you
on our
froze.
end.
You froze.
I
We were like,
froze.
what happened? Yeah. We were
No,
like, what happened?
everything went away on my side. I couldn't see anybody's screen.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that
Oh.
was weird.
Huh.
Yeah, like the whole thing went black, but I could still like see myself in the corner.
Oh, that's crazy.
Huh.
We started talking about Canada and US, and they were like, cut it.
Yeah.
Literally. Dude, that's what
They're
literally somebody was
done.
like, Big Canada shut him down. No, it's I think just the internet be acting a fool sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty calm outside, so I don't think my internet's messed up, but I could still, like I said, I could hear all you guys
Yeah.
talking, but everybody's camera went out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Weird.
That is weird.
Who knows?
Who
Yeah.
knows? Well, we're
They're-
back
they're
now
lis-
though.
It's Big Brother.
Yeah. Would you like so how do
It's
you
Big Brother.
Big Brother, they're listening now. What are they talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned like how crazy things get with that and like planning a tour and all of that. So how do you maintain balance through all of that and like focus on like figuring out, you're releasing because you're on target right now, releasing once a month. Very
Well,
proud of you.
target 2 for 2. We just got
2
into
for
March,
2,
right? Which
yeah.
means I will release another video in March.
Yeah. So how do you maintain balance with all
That's
of that?
100%.
Like maintain your mental health and your family life and doing the independent artist grind and all of that. Like how do you
Who's
navigate
maintaining their mental health right now? Show me people.
I mean, not me.
Show me.
Not me. That's why.
Show me
That's
said
why I'm
people.
asking. That's why I'm asking.
No, I
No.
focus on doing my absolute best to do all the things we talked about today. Treat myself with grace, kindness, and focus on what I can control, not what's out of my control. I talk about my dad a lot, but my dad and I are very close. And one thing my dad says that always sticks with me, I have 2 things. One, I'll show you this great tattoo since we're talking about tattoos. My dad's name is Randall. So it says WWRHD. What would Randall Hart do? So when I'm trying to figure out what to do. But that being said, he always says, worry about the water inside the boat. If there's no water in the boat, then there's nothing to worry about. If there's a little bit, then start bailing it out. You know what I mean? But if the boat isn't sinking and there's no water inside of it, then there's nothing to worry about. And that goes for things that are out of your control, because there are a million things happening on planet Earth right now to get you in a deep, deep spiral daily. Not just the tensions in the world politically, not just the internal dialogue that people are dealing with on a daily basis, not financial constraints from life and the pressure of being an independent musician and a dad and whatever else somebody else has in their life. So I focus on the water inside the boat, only the things that I can do on a daily basis to keep moving forward. And at the end of the day, I still try to not get weighed down by the rest of it, because as we talked about, and I'll turn back to finish our conversation, is one day this will all end and it'll feel awfully silly to spend my whole time thinking about some shit that truly won't matter when I'm checked out.
Right.
So I made I made a promise to myself, and I'm keeping that promise to myself. How the rest of the year unfolds, it'll unfold the way it's meant to be. And if I'm meant to tour nonstop this year, it'll come that way. So I know it's tough for people planning around it, but the number one thing you can plan on is that I'm dropping a song and a video every month this year.
That part though.
Hey, I love it. And here's my thing. Regardless of like when it might be, right?
Yeah.
Whenever it might be. If you're in the States, like, and you're anywhere close to me, I'll make it happen. Like, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Like, I'll
Absolutely.
be there, right? So if you're in driving distance of pretty much 6 hours of anywhere I can get to, I'm a coming. Like, that's probably how that's
And
works. So.
And that's the goal, right? I think rather than trying to get out there and, barely make it through, I think it's most important that we just show them that we're here and allow people to go, oh shit, he's here. Because the more noise we are making, the more somebody wants to call and say, you know what, man, we are getting asked nonstop why you're not playing here. We want to book you for a show. And I think that is the way to do it, is just by showing them we're here and making a whole bunch of noise. And then we all get in the room together. So I'm trying to do my best this year to breathe and take things as they come and try not to live 6 months down the road. I'm trying to live 6 seconds and 6 minutes at a time.
I know. Ever since you talked about it, I've been like sitting here like, man. So I have a friend of mine that her boyfriend is actually a sound engineer for a smaller bar, but they have like, stage and all the fun stuff. And I'm like, I wonder. So,
I mean, there is a thing on my link tree that says book Brandon Hart. If someone really wants me bad enough, find a spot, pack it with your friends, and pay what it costs to have me there, and I'm happy to come play a show for 20 of y'all. So that's always an option too. Somebody's birthday party, wedding, what I'm saying?
Hey, why didn't we book him for March?
I know, damn.
What's March?
If I would have known if
it's in 2 weeks. It's
it totally stood up.
We're having a little HOG
2 weeks from yesterday.
meetup. Little reunion or yeah.
Where are y'all doing that?
Hey, Carol, you need to show him.
In Texas. Houston, Texas. Oh God. Well.
No, that's a surprise. He has to wait, just like Tom, to see it.
But anyways, I'm saying there are other ways. People could always book me for a private show. I had a dude reach out not long ago, trying to book me for like a private thing at just like something for his employees. He was like, there's 20 of us here. We want you to come and play an acoustic thing. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So what I'm saying is that option always exists. I'm, like I said, I'm a man of the people. I want to come do these things, but it can't be at driving everything into zero.
Right. Yeah, 100%. I understand that. Shoot.
My mind's just spinning for maybe next year's meetup.
I'm always here. We'll see where we're at.
I'm thinking.
Can you at least tell him the game?
Huh?
I don't want to.
He knows the game.
Okay.
He knows the game.
We're playing the braid on Tom.
Pin the braid on Tom. So we're actually playing that game at the party.
Does Tom know you're pinning the braid on Tom?
No, and he has no idea. He has no idea what I did. Don't you tell him. He has no idea like what I did with a picture of him.
This I gotta see.
If Tom and Stone Cold Steve Austin had a love child, that would be this head
that I created.
And it is so big.
It's like, so big. It's
just the three of y'all meeting up?
No.
There's like 20 people. 20. Yeah, there's about 30 people for HOG.
Amazing.
Just we got we got some reactors coming and just people who are part of the HOG family if they're on the Facebook group and stuff like that. So
in a nice public place. Like
oh yes, nice public place.
A nice public place, a public venue,
I love it. I love it. Yeah. That's great. You guys are all getting together. That's incredible.
Yeah. We made Oh, I actually think I have that one next to me. I can
Okay, let me see
show
it.
it. I
The
actually had
lanyards.
I had these made
Okay.
for it, and it specifically says it's kind of maybe
It
back.
says HOG family reunion. I could read backwards.
Yep.
Yep, 2025.
2025. Cool, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Very
yeah,
cool.
no.
I love that.
And I
Hell
had
yeah.
that made. Yeah. So, yeah, for sure.
I
We'll
love
have
that
to
so much.
remove the hair off Brandon's face and play pin the
Pin the
beard
beard.
on
And the
Brandon.
braid on Brandon.
Don't you dare.
Pin the beard, and it's
Don't
just
you
tufts of
dare.
Pin the
Do
beard.
any
Yes,
weird
pin the-
shit to my beard.
There was another game we had. We were gonna do one where Tom's mouth's open, with like a board like
Enough
thing where you
said.
throw things through it, like a beanbag through it. You know?
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna put
beanbag toss.
facts. We're gonna put facts on it, and we're gonna throw it on the outside so like it'd go in. So whatever he's spitting facts, and
Facts
then we
out
were
of-
gonna do. Then we were gonna do one of Nova where you're throwing it in her mouth, and it looks like
It-
it says snacks.
Snacks.
That's smart. Y'all should do that still. Y'all should do that still.
Yeah.
Dude.
You don't know snacks
be-
until you've had someone drop ruffled chips into your face from a ladder in a music video.
Yeah.
That's some real snacks.
I mean,
Who
definitely
got the
worse
drop?
things they could.
Who got the drop the chips? Who did that?
Dude who
Definitely
shot
no.
the video, Devin.
Oh, okay.
No, we
Oh.
shot all the stuff for As Far as the Stars. We
Yeah.
shot separately.
Oh, that's
I
Oh,
shot all I
yeah.
shot all my
Right.
pieces here. They shot all their pieces there because
I
the world was
forgot.
shut down. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Y'all
yeah.
did those
forgot.
so well. I forgot.
I did too.
pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that we got it and it worked and it did what it did. It's pretty remarkable. Nova and I were talking about that on her Twitch today, right? She was introducing me to one of the people in there. And there, she was like, "Brandon and I have #1 Billboard plaques together." And I was like, "Yes, we do." That Tom bought us all once we got our #1. I'll still remember to the day I die the conversation I got from him when we got the news on No Good Bastards. He called me, and I didn't fucking know how to check Billboard numbers or anything like that. And he called me and he was like, "So we didn't make it on one Billboard or something like that. We didn't make it on one Billboard chart." And I was like, "That's okay, man." Like immediately I kicked into the positive. I was like, "It's still cool." And he's like, and I think we hit on like 9 or something. He's like, "We made it on fucking 9 of them, and 2 of them were #1s." And I was like, "Yo, let's go." We were fucking losing our
That's
shit.
so awesome.
But he delivered it properly. And there was like, a big long pause of the two of us just being like, "This is so fucking cool, man." If people really knew, sleeping on fucking blow up mattresses,
Yeah.
I can't talk anymore.
Yeah.
Sleeping in fucking our apartment, laying on a fucking blow up mattress, watching a rat run across the floor with $5 to our name split between the two of us. People don't even have a fucking inkling of a clue of how long we've been riding together and through what. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I picture y'all when I picture y'all back in the day, like y'all are in the Way Off video.
We shot 2 videos that same day.
Was it
If I Change and Way Off were shot the same day.
I Win Trivia?
Mhm.
That change.
Like in like hypothermia, man. Like that moment when that was like spring or like fall or whatever, spring runoff. So like frozen glacial water that he dunked me in. And that moment where you see me like not holding my breath and he's like grabbing onto me, that's a real ass moment between the two of us.
He's like, it was not the spirit.
No, I was like, I thought I was fucking dying. It was so cold, right? It was so
Oh,
cold. I
man.
definitely, and then we went and we still shot another video that night because we only had enough money to get the camera for that one day. So we rented it and shot as much as we could in one day.
Mama,
Yeah.
that's my favorite album too.
Hell yeah.
Say stars. I glitched too, so you passed it on. As far as stars is one of my especially like with the collabs. 100%.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's some great songs on there that like I really hope that album goes to streaming one day because there's a lot of really dope songs on there that I hope everybody gets to hear one time.
I second that. I'm behind you 100% on that
Okay, so
because
do we start a
that's
petition to talk to Tom? Like, what do we need to
yeah,
do?
I
like
don't know. It's so cool though. Like touring the last couple of years was like the first time I got to like see the album in the wild. People would bring them up to me and be like, "Can you sign this for me?" And I'd be like,
oh, I love
"Yo,
that.
you
Yeah,
got
I
this.
have
This is
one that
cool
needs
as
signed.
shit." Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
I
one
think
that I
that
signed?
I have one that needs signed.
Oh, needs
oh no.
signed.
Yeah, I need it
I
signed. I have
that's nice.
You're
all
talking
my
about the
other
Aphex
albums.
one.
Yeah, all of
Oh,
my other
that
albums by
yeah,
Brandon are signed. I need As
that's
Far as the Stars signed by
mhm.
Brandon and Nova and Tom. You know, if you can get Nova to sign it, she doesn't
Best
like to do
of luck.
signatures. She does not like to
Oh,
Best of luck. If we did that, man, we would need just like probably like 3 days to just sit in a room signing things if we got to that point. But
yeah.
no, I'm grateful, man. Such an incredible record, such an incredible time in our lives, and
Mhm.
I'm really excited to still be here making music, pushing forward, and releasing new songs to this day. So again, as always, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for having me on with you guys. It's always a pleasure sitting down chatting with all
And
three
we'll
of
have
you, and
Bitter
you know.
Betty Brandon on.
Hey, yeah, let's do this again. We'll do it another time, and let's maybe do it to someone else's music, maybe like a Tom
Yeah.
video or something. Or
that would be
I don't know.
hilarious.
I
I don't
was
want to give you any
oh,
ideas.
I was hoping you had more time today. We could have done one tonight today with you. Because there's an artist
What?
we've been wanting like
Who's this
to get Tom to listen to. Ren.
with Ren?
oh, Ren. Yeah. I think you would appreciate Ren, especially
Yeah,
the singing stuff.
he's
People
a good
tag me in
one.
it all the time. Well, how much time do we need to do it? Should we run it quick?
Uh, it's
It's
Oh
it's
shit!
11
long.
Don't
minutes.
tell me. Wait, what is
It's
long?
that's the
His new
Ren song.
video.
It's 11 minutes and something minutes.
Oh
I don't.
yeah, no, well no, what
I
we
don't
could
got
just
that
do
kind of time,
no,
unfortunately.
no, no. We could do a
We could do
different, like
a
a shorter Ren song, like
yeah.
Do a quick short one. Show him. Let
What
him react.
you want more?
Break
You
it
want to hear
down.
him do more of something singing or rapping?
No, your call.
Oh
Ooh,
Lord.
It's got to be a
I would
blind reaction to me.
Illis.
okay. I
Illis.
really that or to get more of a like high, I mean, well no, high Ren is really long. High Ren is
It's
longer,
long.
like God mode long, so that's probably
Yeah.
that's too long. I would say probably Genesis or maybe the halftime retake.
Okay.
Oh shit, my headphones died again.
But then
Hold on.
I think back to some of his
Why don't we
music
just
that
like
he's.
like at a
I'm
draw,
about to
like
break these headphones.
But then I think
I
about his mental health music, and I think that Brandon would relate to that.
What?
Let's just plan it for a different one. It doesn't have
Okay.
to be one particular. Let's plan
Yeah.
it for another day so we actually have time to talk about it. Because if it's mental health,
perfect.
I don't want to just watch it and then have to dip right away
Keep
because
it
it's
out.
probably going to
Yep.
bring a lot of emotions up that
Yeah.
people are probably going to want to have questions about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What could
Yeah,
my
that's
headphones died? Did you say high Ren or
No,
we're
I
No,
said
I
we're
was.
gonna wait.
I said let's save it because if it's mental,
Okay, we
if
could
it's
do
about mental health
one
stuff,
of
I
the
want to
other
make
ones.
sure that
yeah?
we got time.
Was
Yeah.
that? But I really thought a cool intro to him would be like the trilogy, the tales of Jenny.
Oh
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Jenny.
So
that
then
would be
maybe
great.
when
Yeah, that'd
he
be a
has
great
time that we
one.
can sit and do
Yeah,
that. When he has
that
time.
would be since you're such a good storyteller and you're such a good lyricist and you would understand it from a. I think you would really appreciate those three. There's three
Yes.
songs, three videos, and
Okay.
the stories connect. They didn't all come out at the same time, but they're you play them together and it's one long story and it's freaking amazing.
Dope.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool to set up
So
sometime.
Tracy, we
Love that.
actually reacted to that one before we got on with Adam, so that'll be out this week.
I mean, Brandon.
yeah. Shout
Huh?
out to
Oh yeah, I was
Shout out,
reading Adam,
Tracy.
but I meant Brandon. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
we reacted to Adam before we got on with Brandon, so
yeah,
that
we
one
were
will be on.
recording
Today.
Yes.
Yeah, we were recording earlier.
Oh wow, you guys are busy.
That grind never stops. That
That's right.
hustle.
I know. I've been on
No,
it.
but Brandon hasn't heard it. It's a
I
good
bet.
one.
What'd someone say?
Adam's new song.
Oh,
Oh.
she's
It's a good
saying
one.
do Adam's new song called it's called Rebels. She's
Gotcha.
saying do it. It's a shorter one. But
Unfortunately, I don't have time to do it today. We're
Yeah.
at an hour and a half, and I have to pack because I'm headed out of town tomorrow morning, bright and early. So,
Yeah.
Well,
um,
Brandon, thank
Okay.
you for coming.
Yes,
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
It's been my absolute pleasure again, like I said, and I'm grateful to be here. And I really hope to do another one with you guys. And it'll be fun to do it to check out somebody else's music. But thank you for everybody in the comments. Thank you for everybody who asked the question, just hung out with us, and make sure you follow and support these three ladies. They're doing really cool shit.
Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Safe
All right.
travels.
Bye.
Hell yeah. Y'all have a
Have
great
a good
day.
one.
Are you
too.
staying on now or am I
Yeah.
just leaving?
You're
Yeah,
just
you-
leaving.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna
stay
I'm
on a
stay.
little
out.
bit.
Okay. I love
Peace
y'all. Have a
out.
great day.
Love
Love you.
y'all. Love
You
you.
too.
Bye bye.
Hey Tracy, it's not. We didn't do it live. We recorded it,
Yeah.
but you will have to play the live back to watch all of our stuff. But we are gonna do. If y'all want to do Ren's, if y'all want to react to Ren's new one, or do we want to record that?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go live with it.
Do it
Somebody
live?
was asking.
Yeah.
somebody
So
was asking
because if we're
earlier.
gonna do that, we just need to take a break so I can go potty.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Latte.
Quick break.
Can you pause the live or no?
The whole thing. She's like, sorry, I'm not yelling at you. Yelling at me in shouty caps.
All right.
I'm just fixing
Okay,
this
I'm gonna
one thing
run. I'm gonna run to the bathroom right quick.
now. Okay, go ahead. I'm getting our slots up. So. Media player. Okay. And then. Stop my camera for a few minutes till the girls get back.
Okay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Figured I'd take a minute to have a little piece of my dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, Amanda.
What's everybody doing? Who's in the chat?
Anybody
What's
still
up?
here?
Who's still here?
Yeah. They all leave us.
Nope, we still got 8. Tracy and Manders.
Daniela, hello.
I love you too, Manders. Daniela's still here.
I always forget I can just turn the camera off instead of like closing my shutter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you look at the private chat real quick, you'll. Okay, Tracy, have a good night.
She says she'll be back. Oh, she'll be back to watch the entire live.
Oh, nice.
Amanda, is Domo still alive?
Do what?
I was asking Amanda if Damo was still alive.
Mm.
It's so funny when you say that because some people might not realize we meant like on YouTube. Because the way it says it, it sounded like you said is Damo still alive
Eh.
I
instead
meant
of on
like,
live. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but it was just the way I was like, wait, what? Holy
I just looked
cannolis.
over. It looks like he is. Is he asking to get shut down? Why is he doing Eminem?
Oh yeah, for real though.
On a live?
Well, that's what it looks like. I don't know if he is or not. I could be wrong. I'm not watching it.
Ooh! Where is? Oh, found it. Don't mind me. I had to move my my next tattoo appointment back because
you
I
getting?
decided to do way too much stuff too soon. That's fine. What was the question?
I said, what you getting?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I have some ideas. He doing the King Dada and Goatworthy battle right now. Oh yeah, I did the first Goatworthy diss earlier. He had one punchline in there that was like, done.
Yeah.
Done. It was wild. It was so good. But I'm also, I liked it for sure, but I'm also like biased.
Yeah, because we don't care. We're daughter.
Yeah. Fuck that dude.
Biased as fuck. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get my pills soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get this reaction in and then we'll call it a
Right, I
night.
think. Yep. It's been
I
a
got
long day
stuff.
for Lacey and I. Fuck.
Dude, so long. We got
So
up and had
long.
coffee at like fucking. Well, I got up at like 6 a.m. my time, and I played Call
Yeah.
of Duty for an hour, and then I had coffee with Carol, and we chit chatted for a while. And Mel, we thought Mel was up, and we were waiting for her, but she actually went back to sleep, so she never showed up. And so
Sorry.
yeah, and then we
Yeah,
got
I
ready
popped in
and
chat
started.
and I was like, I woke up at 8. No, I said I went to bed at 8:30.
Yep.
And then I didn't see nothing, so I rolled back over and turned the TV on and fell asleep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so
It's okay.
and then we did recording from earlier, and we've been doing all kinds of stuff today. We've been so productive.
I
But I
know.
was
Sometimes.
I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, so I was up till like 3 o'clock, and then I decided to take a nap. I figured if I'm gonna do this, I better take a nap. So
Well, you know what?
Right.
Lacey even said that. She was like, she fell asleep, probably woke up, and then was
Yeah.
up for a while, and then fell back asleep because we were like,
Yeah.
where is she? Because
I was
usually
like,
if we're
she
in,
didn't.
yeah, because usually if we're in BC, she'll come on in. If we're like,
Yeah.
hey, we're in BC, hello, where are you?
I know. I tagged
Yeah.
her and everything.
I know.
She already
We're
asleep.
like, where'd she go?
Yeah,
She
and
must
then I
be
got up
sleeping.
and got my shower and got ready, and here we are.
Here we are.
It's so funny
All
when I
right.
went to when we broke to go get to get ready
Mm-hmm.
to get on her channel, so we figured we'll just get ready for the day. She literally told me like basically not to dilly dally.
Not to do
Not
what?
to dilly dally. Yeah.
Not to
Don't
dilly-dally. Like, I was like, okay.
Oh.
Guess I'm known for dilly-dallying.
I'm
Lace,
just
your
gonna-
hair is super pretty. Like the color, it's super pretty.
Thanks. Just gonna. I don't know what this one piece is like doing over here.
It's doing something funky.
Other
I keep
side.
dreaming about
No,
that
this side.
purple color in my hair, and
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know, because I'd probably have to go to a salon, and I don't have
What
salon
is this hair
money,
even
so-
doing? That's okay. The hat is.
All right.
So, we want to go ahead and get into this?
Let's do it.
Okay, let me switch over here.
I don't know. I think I think the Renegade that we did have in here is already gone.
Oh, wait, I need to... share screen. That's okay. All right, y'all ready?
Alright. Let's do it.
Hey guys, well we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do Ren's new song, "Fire in the BTS."
Yeah.
In the booth.
Fire
I
in the
think is
booth.
what it means.
Or fire in the BTS.
I think
That's
it's
behind the
booth.
scenes. But I think it's
Oh,
supposed
is
to be
it?
booth. Yeah,
This is
maybe.
the-
I don't know.
Fire.
this is
in
the
the-
only
This
one.
might be this might be the behind the scenes.
Yeah, let's. see
Or
if
maybe
there's
that's
there
what it
anything-
is. I don't know. Is there anything else on his go to his actual channel? And then videos. Huh. Okay, well, I guess that's it then.
Why does it say I played it? I ain't played it yet. I must have hovered.
Yep.
Mhm.
Don't.
I know you.
All right.
All right,
Let's get it.
let's go.
I know you gonna dig this.
What time is when you hear this, right?
Me and the chaps were just on the way to Fire in the Cubicle over in London town. It's going to be a jolly good time, and all this gangster hip hop music is really big these days, I've heard. So it's going to be quite a delightful experience, I think.
So cute.
Smarter than Harvard degree, CB, MC squared. Wanna follow me, wanna be, never wanna be on me. I'm a monetary prodigy of biology, baby. Raised on a diet for the food and the shady. Dizzy and some whizzy and some hats and some daisy. Dizzy and some busy and some cake, not tasty. Don't forget the plan B, that's what made me. Drop it up and up it up, the cadence is crazy. Knocking up I'm on the top of the big green, baby. Bang, 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 bang is on the daily. Fuck all that singing shit. Condom, large size, finger your mum in Five Guys. Calm down, play nice, or don't you pussy sit right there in the crosshairs. What it was is just like, as I was doing it, I was like, at the moments where I found myself losing interest, I was like, I've got to change that bit now. Interesting. Because like the flow was quite fast in that bit, in the older version, the flow just stayed fast. But I felt like it needed something to fucking rail you in, that comedic a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, it worked well.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
This is Ren.
Body bagging, tagging man, rearrange a man's face, box, say anagram, put it back together like a game, all Scrabble and nothing. Outside everything, underhand, underneath the table.
Danielle, it's Ren, yeah.
Fable, it confuses my gap. So ambitious, was a part of God's plan. I am, fighting like a tap on the Titan, fighting Titan, divine Aquaman, Batman, down when Bruce, man, Superman, G's. Man got steez, man got bars and the bars make cheese. Man gets steez from the feet, your knees. Man spreads bars like the STDs. Man makes peas, frozen peas. I must search for better days. The skies are always grey in places that we come from. I must search for better days. The skies are ever grey in places. Yeah, probably always. I must search for better days. The skies are
course he
always
let me.
grey in places we come from.
Last minute bar.
Come what will, come what may.
So is
Find the
this
strength to face
actual
the
video,
things that
like-
I run from.
Yes, run and come from it. Get that right as well.
Yeah, well, for some reason it's just that even the fucking lyric itself, my mind just pulls it back. I'm like, what is it? And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm a search for better days, but skies are always grey in places we come from. Break mode, calibrate so calibrate. You're to make two strikes and the iron is cold. The iron is hot, I connect the dots, disconnect, just like reconnect. All I've got to do is do that. Yeah. Again. Yeah. It's fucking class. Light work. Smoke up.
Did he say fucking
Great
cunt?
support in the building. Yeah.
Say?
What'd you say?
I thought he said, I asked, did he say fucking cunt? That's what-
Probably.
Probably.
He says stuff like that a lot.
I
Do
was
that.
like, what?
Yeah. Again. It's fucking class. Light work. Smoke up.
Great support in the building. Yeah. Transfer. You don't need to.
Hello. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What are you doing? Yeah, very good. Good shit. Yeah, cool, nice one, man.
Help yourself too.
Hello, mate, how's it going? We'll just be rice cake. Hello, boys.
How are you, man? Are you well?
I'm very well, man. Nice to see you.
Great to see you, man.
Yeah, good
Are you
to
well?
be here, bro.
Thanks for coming through, man.
No,
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, me too, mate. How you doing? Yeah, no, I'm well excited, bro.
Super excited, bro. Beats crazy.
Yeah, it's about it. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a lot of switch.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is.
What time is when you hear this, right?
Defending, but it don't tempt me, cause I'm so dangerous and the flow deadly. You get me, I'm deadly. These people are gonna respect me.
Shut up! Brother, I don't need nobody in town.
No, don't stop me, man.
Goosebumps out here.
Hey, what? Was that from the top of the dome, the whole team?
Top of the dome, yeah.
What?
Just having fun.
That was a mad thing. Shut up!
Jolly N.O.
People look at me and they call me fatty. When I say grinder, who's the daddy?
You put me in a certain situation, making me feel a certain way. Trying to give a fat guy a heart attack, man. I'm trying to see my 30s, cuz.
Wait, are you swearing there? Are you
Sit up on the rhythm.
Oh,
So you just ruined your own show.
Wait.
It is, man.
Wow, just let me take a moment. Bro, that was a moment. That was a special moment right there.
man, for you.
Fam, that right there was fire in the booth.
Super excited, bro. Beats crazy.
Yeah, it's about it. Yeah.
Crazy.
There's a lot of switching up and stuff, mate.
How are you, man? You right?
Yeah.
Charlie, nice one, man.
Yeah, mate. No, it's nice to be here, bro. Thank you for having the time.
Huh? I guessed that straight away. Yeah. Dope.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Super dope.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this, man.
Yeah, me too, mate. I'm excited to hear for you guys to hear what I've written for it as well.
I was just saying to the lads, I just think like in terms of artistry,
Yeah,
you're on another level, man.
appreciate that.
I think you're just like up there. I feel
Appreciate
like
that.
the way you're able to like tell stories and
Yeah.
like musically how diverse you are is insane.
I appreciate that.
Insane. I went down a rabbit hole of just,
That's the word apparently. Everyone uses that word. I don't know why, but
lost.
everyone automatically uses that word. It's
Yeah.
weird.
I went down a rabbit hole and, and was just there for like a month.
Yeah, okay.
In the pocket, just like,
All you know, the maddest thing is the reaction. I don't know if you've seen any reaction videos. Like,
yeah, I watched them all.
Every time I drop,
Watch them all. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but like, every time I drop shit, it's like. It was mad when it first started happening because it's like you refresh and then there's like fucking 3 new ones and then fresh. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
but do you know what I think because you're so honest.
Yeah.
I think because you're able to just have that direct relationship with people where you're not chatting shit.
Yeah.
You're just saying what you want to say.
Yeah, well, you might as well, man.
Yeah, you got it, right?
I don't want to speak about someone else's experience. Doesn't make sense,
So it's like, I think people relate to that. I think you don't see enough of it today. And I think being able to be comfortable to live in different pockets musically. That's not easy.
Well,
man.
that's the thing that excites me the most, man, is being able to do the things that feel fucking a little bit like, oh shit, there's not really a reference for this what we're doing right now.
There's no pigeonholing.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Some of the shit we've been filming recently has been, it's been cool. Like we've been working hard this month.
Dope. I think this is gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
I
good
do.
shit. Good
so
shit.
I just think there's be so many different people that are watching, be like, what?
Yeah.
Hopefully have the same reaction that I had.
Yeah.
When I saw your shit, I was like, what the fuck?
So.
I remember seeing your shit a while ago. I'm thinking this guy is talented.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And then I went down the rabbit hole. I actually saw a reaction clip. Do you know what? It was actually, I think it was Zane Lowe that initially put me onto you.
Yeah, I met Zane out in LA.
Yeah,
nice guy.
And I checked you out. I was like, yeah, this guy's cold.
Yeah.
And then I actually saw a reaction vid last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I just went down that rabbit hole.
That's it, man.
And now we're here.
Yeah, now we're here.
Now we're here.
Good shit, man.
Now we're here.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Can we sort all the levels and shit out first?
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Swing warhammer like I'm Thor or Banner, I'm a Mordor. Hand man, body bag and tag a man, rearrange a man's face, fuck say anagram, put it back together like a game of Scrabble and nothing. Outside everything underhand, underneath the table no label, that's contraband. Fable of fable, it confuses my gang, so ambitious, was that part of God's plan? I am frightening like Attack on the Titan, biting Titan, Levi, Aquaman, Batman, down when Bruce met Superman, G's.
Now this one here, I've been waiting for this one. This guy is one of the most exciting artists on the planet right now, I can't lie. I feel like this one gonna be special. Straight out of Wales. My guy Ren is in the building. You know what time it is when you hear this, right? Now it's time to rumble!
Come on, it's good to be here, Charlie.
I've been waiting for this, bro! I'm excited!
I'm on search for brighter days. Skies are always grey in places we come from. Yeah. And come what will, come what may, I found a way to face those things that I run from. Yeah. So just the other day, I was back with the lads, fighting the booth. It popped up on my Instagram, opened DM, it said, boy, come on, bring the gang. So we came through. Wait, this is true. Charlie hit me up, he said he want me in the booth. The only time I'm in the booth is doing Charlie in the loop. I hit the homie back and I said, how can I refuse? And now it's love. Sick boy sounded so smooth with the boom bap shit. Monkey to gorilla, the King Kong thunder drums like Jay Dilla on the throat gets slit. Freddy cut scissor, click, click, empty the clip, reload trigger, boom. I fell out of the womb, riding broomstick broom. So a snitch gets gripped like the Quidditch snitch do. Ever sick, boy, sicker than who? Salvador Dali paint a fire in that. Really come harder, really come faster. Just a Welsh boy sipping on a can of lager. Come from the Celtic, knights in armour. Come from the valleys where we all go harder. Pulled the shank Arthur from the stone sharper. Parker pen master, Tony Star smart with an iron heart. To be dastardly smarter than Harvard degree. See me MC squared. Wanna follow me, wanna be, never wanna be honor me. I'm a monetary prodigy of biology, baby. Raised on a diet full of Wu-Tang shady. Dizzy and some Wizzy and packing some Jay-Z. Just digging some Missy and some K-Dot tasty. Don't forget the plan B, that's what made me. Chop it up, then mop it up, the cadences are crazy. Knocking up a Molotov, the big boom, baby. Bang, 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 bangers on the daily. Fuck all that singing shit. Really come hard, really come faster. Just a Welsh boy sipping on a can of lager. Come from the Celtic, knights in armour. Come from the valleys where we all go harder. Smoking on a spliff, singing curry and beef. I'ma leave it with this, cause I'm getting pretty bored now. I live just to feel the music here. I give it as a gift, it was mine, it is yours now. Smoking on a spliff, singing curry and beef. Leave it with this, cause I'm getting pretty bored now. I live just to feel the music here, and I give it as a gift, it was mine, it is yours now. Ay.
Perfect.
Bring it back.
Wow.
Oh, bring it back.
Ready to build it! Stop! Hey, I knew I was excited for this for a reason! Hey, you are something else, bro!
Appreciate you, man.
Something else!
It's meant to be. Relaxing.
Yeah. Got the guitar out next time.
Oh, that's the whole fire in the booth right there.
Well,
I just try to put my cursor on that. Yeah. That's fine.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah! Perfect! Hey! Now this one here, I've been waiting for this one.
Was it?
This guy is one of the most exciting artists on the planet right now. I can't lie. I feel like this one gonna be special. Straight out of Wales.
It's the exact same as the end
My
of
guy
that. but
Brendan's
I
in the
guess we'll
building.
see.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Now it's time to rumble.
Come on, it's good to be here, Charlie.
Ren!
go.
I've been waiting for this, bro! I'm excited! I'm excited!
I'm on search for brighter days. Skies are always gray in places we come from. Yeah. And come what will, come what may, I found a way to face those things that I run from. Yeah. So just the other day, I was back with the lads, fighting the booth. It popped up on my Instagram, open DM, it said, boy, come on, bring the gang. So we came through. Wait, this is true. Charlie hit me up, he said he want me in the booth. The only time I'm in the booth is doing Charlie in the loot. I hit the homie back and I said, how can I refuse? And now it's lost. Sick boy sounded so smooth with the boom bap shit. Monkey to gorilla, the King Kong thunder drums like Jay Dilla on the throat gets slit. Freddy caught scissor, click, click, empty the clip, reload trigger.
I love
boom.
that.
I fell out of the womb, riding broomstick broom, so a snitch gets gripped like the Quidditch snitch do. Ever sick, boy, sicker than who? Salvador Dali paint a fire in that. A loose screw with a few million views. Who's too bloody me cause it's not you. Does it move you from the knee down to your shoe? Like Kung Fu, Chun-Li, big sonic boom. A combo every you can. Shoot Hadouken like Ryu and Ken. Endo by Sen, Fa Blanca, blank stand. Akuma with the pen, force of Gukan. Is it Ren? Does it bang like Skang? When adrenaline ends, will the men defend the ends? Extend revenge, cleanse thee soul, repent. Lord, forgive my sins, hell in heaven sent. World, top of the world, wide web earth. Over the top I drop a rockin' bobbin', dropping hot since birth. Mother reverse, rubbing a hearse, and top of the level, the type of the words. Wait, fuck doing double time shit, let me spit. It's the tale of the amazing Spider Ram. I'm an 8-bar, 8-arm octagon. Smoking eighth with my mate when it's 8 p.m. Yeah, I ate like an 8 pound and 8 eating. Flip the 8 on its side like Infinity Stone. Finna be the baddest rapper anonymity, no. Affinity for masculinity, Sylvester Stallone. Smoke a half, Anta Rocky, flip okay, it's KO. If you know, you know, I got soldier flow. That's a .50, that's a sniper scope. Take the sniper scope, point it at 5-0. The body decays like it's an isotope. With a 10-year half-life, you decade. So in 10 years' time, you'll be half your weight. That's a 10-year chance, you'll have half a brain. Let me speed that up, let me Kurt Cobain.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's heating up. Let's go, Ren, let's go.
Swing warhammer like I'm Thor banner. I'm a Mordor handyman, body bag and tag a man. Rearrange a man's face, fuck's sake, anagram. Put it back together like a game of Scrabble and nothing. Outside everything, underhand, underneath the table, no label, that's contraband. Fable of Babel, it confuses my gang. So ambitious, was that part of God's plan? I am fighting like attack on the Titan, biting Titan, Levi, Aquaman, Batman, down when Bruce met Superman. Jeez, man got steez, man got bars and the bars make cheese. Man gets fees for a feature, please. Man spreads bars like the STDs. Man makes peas, frozen greens. Man's bar like a field of sheep. Got more bars than Ibiza streets. Man's bar sweet like the Cadbury's. Jeez, fresh like flesh on cold dice. Assassin throw dice, this rest like Preston Smith West inside of your head. The chamber jeweled lead, one move and you're dead. Grip, then it's click and I clack it. Can you swim, mate? Is your body aquatic? Keep it out frank with the shank in the attic. Man gets spanked with the flashbang, bang it. Orangutan, a manga fan, a manic. Akira, cat's a hero up the planet. Tetsuo Washima, come Kyoko. Come to reload, the future looks cold. Break modes, calibrate so caliber roll. You're to mid to strike when the iron is cold. Iron is hot, I connect the dots, disconnect your spine, reconnect. Duplo, Lego, Kinects, I break up. Attack the block, a toxic shock, wake up. New drops like a hot rock blam. Pass to the left to your right hand, man like headshot, faded. I strip your bitch naked. Sick boys, wasted. Adderall, purple, hey shit. Condom, large size. Finger your mom in Five Guys. Calm down, play nice. Or don't you pussy, stay right there. In the crosshair, die in the cross like a Jesus. Dad, with a hole in his head. Hands make money when I need the bread. Man gets hungry so I feed him lead. Can I get a 3.5 on the Red Dead Redemption? I fled dimensions, my head was tense and I bled for vengeance. But introspection, but new direction, a reconception of rhyme selection. Flick a cigarette, already lit up the next one. Drive by, glide, slide, I'm that next one. One how they wonder how we flow so dumb. Slow down, Woods. We become harder, we become faster. Just a Welsh boy sipping on a can of lager. Come from the Celtic, knights in armor. Come from the valleys where we all go harder. Pull the Shankarta from the stone sharper. Barker pen master, Tony Stark smart with an iron heart. To be dastardly smarter than Harvard degree. See me, MC squared. Wanna follow me, wanna be, never wanna be, honor me. I'm a monetary prodigy of biology, baby. Raised on a diet full of Wu-Tang and shady. Dizzy and some Wizzy and some Pac and some Jay-Z. Gifty and some Missy and some K-Dot tasty. Don't forget the plan B, that's what made me. Drop it up, then mop it up, the cadences are crazy. Knocking up a Molotov, the big boom, baby. Bang, 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 bangers on the daily. Fuck all that singing shit, really come hard.
Wait. Did he say Plan B? Don't forget Plan B because that's what made me.
Yeah, because
well,
you know, like
Plan B,
like
the
Plan
rapper.
B.
Skip. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking.
No, Plan B,
Fuel.
like Plan B or
Oh,
Plan
no.
B artist.
No, or I was thinking like also like Plan B is in like you had your Plan A, right, which was originally like Red was like signed, blah 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 blah, and then he was dropped, and like Plan B, like he's like this independent, like, and now he's like this like great success, like that was the Plan B. Like I don't know, I guess I just interpreted it a little differently.
My head heard it was Plan B as the pill his mom forgot to take it, and that's how he was made.
That's. I mean, that also can go. Yeah. I think it was a kind of a double, and also because like he was just naming a bunch of other old school like rappers, and so I think he was Plan B is like a British singer, songwriter, rapper from like I think he's from the UK or England or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he in High Ren when he's talking about like Eminem did it, Plan B did it. Talking about doing the same type of song.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Willie come faster, just a Welsh boy sipping on a can of lager. Come from the Celtic, knights in armor. Come from the valleys where we all go harder. Smoking on a spliff, singing Curry and Biff. I'ma leave you with this, cause I'm getting pretty bored now. I live just to feel the music hit. I give it as a gift, it was mine, it is yours now. Smoking on a spliff, singing Curry and Biff. Leave you with this, cause I'm getting pretty bored now. I live just to feel the music hit, and I give it as a gift, it was mine, it is yours now. Ay.
Perfect.
Bring it back.
Wow. Ready to build it! Now! Hey, I knew I was excited for this for a reason! Hey, you are something else, bro!
Appreciate you, man.
Something else! Wow. Like, I've been excited about this for a long time.
It's good to be here, mate. It's good to be here.
Like you are skilled on a different level.
It's been a long time coming, man. I've been watching the show for a while, man. I've been watching the show for a while.
You are so talented.
I appreciate
scary.
you, man. I appreciate
Like,
you.
I actually think you might be an alien. I'm not even joking.
Alien. Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, bro, that was special.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
man.
you coming through, man.
Thank you for having me here, Charlie. Thank you.
And you see that right there? That right there is what we call fire in the booth. Another special moment. This is one that people going to talk about for a minute. Hey!
I hope you enjoyed that video. Now make sure you click here to subscribe to the channel. It's so important that you subscribe. Subscribing keeps me alive. Click here to check out the latest Fire in the Booth video. Click right there to check out the artist music on Apple Music. Sick. And then click here to check out the artist's latest music video. How about that, Steve? Put that in your pipe and lovely.
Yeah.
I really liked it a lot.
It's still playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. I really liked it a lot. He had some some of it got really fast for me, and I haven't listened to Ren in a while, so my ear has to go back because of the accent, like to pull out some of the stuff he says. But some of those punchlines, buddy, I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
Hey, what up? Zach Reacts in the house. It's a celebrity.
Hey.
Hey, Zach Reacts.
Celebrity in our house.
I love Zach Reacts.
But I liked the Ren's flow, his flow in that. Like I like how he would be like da 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 da. You know, like he'd go
Oh
down a
yeah.
little bit and then he'd go back up a little bit. Like I don't know, I like that. I know
Yeah.
what I mean.
No,
Right.
absolutely. Yeah.
It
Was
made sense in her head.
It did.
yeah, for real though. Yeah, no, he like his syllable rhyming is just insane. Absolutely insane. Like the fact that he did that without lyrics, like I just as a one take all the way through, his breath control is something else. Like you notice he never sounds out of breath, which is fucking hard to do when you're rapping that fast and that much. It's insane. He said, "I know you're not talking about me. Definitely talking about you."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Heck yeah. I've been subscribing to Reacts for a hot minute. Oh, that was loud and scared the shit out of me.
Boo.
That's so funny.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been subbed to Zach Reacts for like fucking ever, for years now.
Well, I just went over there and subbed because I'm a bad person. I didn't do that with our channel. My bad. But you're
yeah.
subbed now.
Oh yeah, no, he's very HOG, very big. Like I've watched pretty much all his Tom reactions.
But I have seen a lot of his reactions. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
He knows Zach.
Yeah,
He's done some really great reactions to Nova. So go check it out.
Absolutely.
I will be listening to. Where did we find it? Because I'm gonna have to go watch it again. Like it's on Ren's page.
Let me look real quick.
I don't know. It might. I think it might. It's probably on the Fire in the Booth page.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Which is probably why we couldn't find it at first. But, yeah, like I would have to listen to that several times.
Charlie Sloth. Here,
Okay.
look. I will take a screenshot and send it to you.
Oh, Charlie Sloth's page.
Okay, thank you, Zach.
What a name. How like okay, Zach, since I have your attention. Exactly. So who is Charlie Sloth? What is that at the Fire in the Booth? Is that like a thing he does on YouTube? Is that a regular thing? I mean, it looked like a regular thing from what I saw, obviously.
Yeah, like all the clips.
But obviously, I mean, you are somewhat familiar. Like, cause that was pretty cool. That was a lot of blowing up of stuff. Read the lyrics as you watch next time. I'm not even sure. Like, I am a fast reader. And when I say I'm a fast reader, I read the first Twilight book in 10 hours. Okay. Cover to cover. I was really certain she was going to be a vampire at the end of that book. I was very disappointed when she was not. But I'm a very fast reader. And I'm not sure I could read as fast as he, like, was rapping. Like, holy shit. Some of the, like, he had some double time in there. I might even have been triple time shit. I don't know, but I lost track. But I could almost only hear the syllables that were rhyming, which was like, I think it was even like an I. That was the I syllables. I don't know, but I like holy shit. It reminds me of some of the double time flow, or if I don't know if that was a triple time technically. It sounded fast as AF. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. And when it got that fast, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, I was getting lost.
Well, it reminds me of his oh my god, Fisher rap version of Losing It. Fisher rap version. He has a ton of bars layered in Street Fighter bars, Marvel bars, biblical bars. Tons. Ren is wild. 100% agree. It's crazy. But it reminds me a lot of Losing It. He is just like, but the thing that really trips me up every time is how he can go through all of that so seamlessly without losing his breath at all. Like, I know he works out a lot, but I feel like it's just a testament to that, like, because he never once even sounded out of breath or breathless in any way, shape, or form, which is crazy to be able to pronunciate like that. And maybe like I don't know, I'm very because my brother has lived in England for almost 17 years. I'm so used to hearing British like speaking like I don't know, I guess I'm just used to it. So I didn't really have too much trouble understanding the words, but like I would have to go read the lyrics to like there's so much meaning behind all of the lyrics.
Right.
To try and pick them apart is crazy. Fire in the Booth is Charlie's thing, kind of like a British version of Sway. He sits down with artists and lets them spit. That's pretty cool. That's dope. I wish I would have thought of some shit like that.
Right.
That's so sad.
Well,
I should have had the genius idea.
For me, I don't really have much else to add other than it's Ren. And so, of course, when Ren's on the screen, usually it has my undivided attention because typically I like the scenery as well. So,
I mean,
just saying. But I always like, I still love, I like the way he flows a lot. I like listening to Ren. I like the way he sounds. And I have trouble sometimes picking up words, especially if he is spitting really fast. Like I'm like, wait, what did he say? Wait, what did he say? I really like singing Ren though, so we all, I like singing Ren. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool, and I'll probably go back and watch it again, probably a couple times actually on my own. But that was pretty cool, and I don't really have much to add other than it's been a long day, ladies.
Yeah, I pretty much said it all. Ren's just, he's one of the greatest writers I think and talents of our generations. Like, he is definitely up there. Like, there's certain people that just stand out to me in history that were just amazing because of who they were, and that's like Michael Jackson and John Lennon. Paul McCartney's still alive, but
in his time, right?
Elvis. I mean, there's just so many. Elton John. Elton John for his musical piano ability, and shout out to his better half. A lot of people don't know. It's gonna kill me because I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head. But he worked with a partner, and the partner wrote all the lyrics of Elton John songs. And Elton John he was like this piano savant where he would get the lyrics and he could hear the melodies in his head and he would develop them. It is amazing. But it just, to me, Ren is one of those just truly gifted people that, I don't know, the way he writes, the way he can hear music and stuff, I think is just different level.
Yeah, I can't wait to
something you're born with.
I can't wait to sit down with Brandon and go over some Ren with him. I think Brandon's gonna really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah, I think so
too. Dude, I would literally trade like an organ on the black market to talk to Ren for like 30 minutes.
Though if you did, you'd probably, I don't know, maybe you would. Me and Carol would be like dying.
No, I mean, well, yeah, I think when anytime you are like you're getting to have a conversation with people you really really admire, and find attractive, but like really admire like that, there's definitely some nerves there and stuff. But like, it would just be cool to have a face-to-face conversation, like ask questions that I think of like. Because he's just so interesting when it comes to the way he writes and the way he makes music and stuff. Like, I just want to know, like, kind of what's behind that process.
And his sense of humor is great, too.
Oh, my God. Like, his stories on socials are freaking hilarious. Holy moly. He reminded me initially of David Bowie. Yes, David Bowie. That's another one of them. There you go. And like David Bowie. Freddie Mercury.
We're actually getting ready to end the live. So we're not listening to any more music tonight. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it Layla?
Leia. Princess Leia. Shout out Star Wars.
But yeah, it's been a long day. Lacey and I have been going since this morning. So
yeah. Well, and Zach, if you ever want to collab, bro, hit us up. Me on my channel or here. Like, let's
make it happen.
Yeah, I'll sit
Make
down
it
and I'll talk
happen.
to you too. I mean, I'll talk to anybody, to be honest.
Yes, you will.
Who doesn't want to be this person? Who doesn't want to be my friend? I mean, there's definitely people who don't want to be my friend, but I feel like Zach would totally want to be my friend. Be our
Zach
friend.
want to be our friend. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Come on, Zach.
let's be friends, Zach. I've only been watching you talk about music for the last 3 years, almost 3 years, 2.5. Round up. So
yeah, because it didn't click until
he said we are friends.
Until I went
Real
to
life
his channel and
friends.
I was like, wait, yeah, I followed him for a while on my other channel.
Hey David, yeah, it was great. The song was amazing.
I'm gonna have it clipped up this week so y'all can see it all. So don't
yeah, it'll be out. It'll be out. No worries. No worries.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Well, I had to cut out because let me tell you what, I've got to, for one, I really need to use the ladies' room.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
and
well, let's close it
got
out.
some stuff to do. So,
and next week, by the way, we'll have a guest because I'm gonna have a friend over. So, Amanda, she was in the chat earlier. Be weird. She'll be here with me for a whole week, and then Lacey and Carol are coming in the next week, and it's gonna be a busy 2 weeks for me. So
yes,
I'm excited.
All right,
it's gonna be
my lovely
amazing.
ladies, my lovelies.
Bye.
And thank you
Bye,
guys
y'all.
for being here.
Thanks
Bye.
for hanging out.
Good night.
Okay.